Yo, 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 what is up, people? What's up going on? Welcome back to another episode of the O.O.C. Somebody
What's
is
good,
bleeding
people?
through. I think that's you, Josh.
Nope,
Yeah, I'm hearing some beats too in the background.
it's not me.
Okay, it's gone. Oh, no, I hear is someone playing our video in the
No,
background?
I don't have it on.
Okay. Anyways, I keep saying that. Commander Dada, I love food 154. Welcome. Maz Mama Bear. Thank you guys for popping in. Much appreciated. We got the usual convicts in the house. We got my homeboy Roberto. And
What's going on,
Josh,
people?
The aficionados. What's up, guys?
What's going on, people?
Oh, what I just do?
You fucked something up, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's all good. It's
Shit.
all good. It is what it is. That's how we do on this show. Sometimes we go fine and sometimes we fuck shit up. I'm gonna let these guys talk about their channels real quick. Roberto,
You know it's gonna be quick. Boom!
Yeah, I
Here
know
we is. And when I'm coming, I don't know. Josh, what you saying?
Movie aficionados. Yeah, and always, like I always say, I encourage Roberto, and I'm sure we'll talk about that soon with your topic. Hopefully, you'll get your show on the road. So
You got that right. You know why I want to talk about it.
Hell yeah, and my thing kind of segues into it too. For me,
Sweet.
you know, I'm kind of scaling back, and again, I'll talk about that too. There's videos that I really want to do on my channel, but they're going to take too much time, so I'm going to have to hold off. But as far as movie reviews go, I got a bunch that I put up from last week, the week before, and I got 3 movies, I think, coming up this week. And yeah, just the quick reviews, bing, bang, boom, in and out. So check them out.
that's right, guys. Make sure you check him out because Josh has been putting up some videos up on his channel.
Yeah, man.
He's been doing
Yes,
his
he
thing.
has.
So much appreciated, and it's good content out there, man. So if you guys want,
Thank you.
oh, not a problem, man. If you guys want to check out some good shit, just follow Josh's channel. His description obviously is in the description box over there. And we should be having a special guest come on later on. So right now, we're going to do what we do is get it off our chest. We got shit to get off our chest. I'm going to let my homeboy Roberto start it up. Roberto, talk about your shit. I am going to reset my PC or my Mac because I am seeing that I'm kind of lagging. So give me a second and I'll be right back in.
Should I just hold up till you come back?
No, man,
Yeah,
I can.
Roberto, we got it.
I'm
Yeah.
playing. Go do your thing, man.
All
We
right,
got it, man.
host it, brother.
So basically, I'm going to act out a bit about what I want to talk about.
Okay.
And you notice how I'm moving real slow. And I'm not really doing anything. And the thing I want to talk about is procrastinating. It's something that, has crossed my mind, and I've talked to myself over and over and over again to overcome this procrastination. And for some reason, it seems to get the best of me. And I don't know if it's instilled in you, if it's self-generated. I really can't tell you how you come about procrastinating. It's not like someone's doing it to you. You're basically doing it to yourself, right?
Right. Absolutely.
And only you could overcome it. And maybe you can get some guidance in doing so. But more times than not, your ego gets in the way.
It's in here. It's
You know
in
what I
here.
mean? It is in there.
No matter how many weeks you come on, and no matter how many cricket emojis we put up, and no matter how much I say, hey, Roberto, I think you would be great at the show, and I can't wait to do the show, you have to do it. Like, I can't get inside your body and Professor X mind control you and fucking make you do it. No matter how much you... and I don't want to get into my thing yet, but... all these little things that we do, you know what I mean? Like I have my little candles here. I have my little things that get me motivated. It's like, okay, great. You still have to do it, dude. Like you can't just be like, oh yeah, I got the ketchup ready, got the fork ready, got the salt and pepper ready. You don't have the steak though. You don't have the steak. Where's the dinner, man? Where's the meal that you're putting out there,
Josh.
Yeah, no, it's you're all ready to go, and they're just like, fuck it, I don't want to do it.
And this is what I got to do, man. I just popped in, and I know what we're talking about, and I got to call my homeboy out over here. I do it all the time, but How long has it been since you said you were gonna start your show?
Oh yeah, dude.
Fuck, you keep putting me on the spot every Wednesday, so I'm sure everybody knows. But yeah, man, in all honesty, you know, it's something that's like mind-boggling, you know, because the things that I have overcome and pushed myself to do, the feeling that I got from it was crazy. You know, like when you do something that you think you can't, and you get that reward from it, it's unlike any other reward because you never really thought you could do it, right?
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't think I could do it. It's almost like I embedded in my head what you were telling yourself. Why would people watch me? Will my topics be interesting enough? You know, like, am I wasting my time? I'm waiting for that lightning bolt or something to hit me to say yes, even though I've been told by several people that, you know, I should go with this. I don't know, man.
Well, who cares if anybody else watches it? Just like the O.O.C and other shows I've been on, and even my own reviews, I'll watch it. Do it for you. Watch it yourself and look back on it and reflect. If you don't have anybody watching it, right? If you have 0 views on it, watch it yourself, man. See what your own perspective is. It's fun to watch, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, am I right about that? You know what I mean? And
I've never been like, oh my gosh, I only have a certain amount of people watching the show or anything like that. And man, if I get 10 people watching, I get 5 people watching, I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Like, do I want to have 100 people watching my streams when I do it? Absolutely, I do. But at the end of the day, the people that watch me and enjoy my content, I'm good with that. So whatever it is that's stopping you from doing it, you just gotta say fuck it, bro, and do it, man. Like, just do it.
This helps, believe it or not, it helps because I know for a fact, with your case, Nzo, you know, I know where you come from and where you're at, and you know, I like to think that I know Josh as well because he came on here a rookie, fresh like me, and look how far you've come, man. I mean,
thanks, man.
You started making a couple of fucking videos, and the videos they were sick.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So, you know, like, I'm jonesing for another one because it's been a minute, but yeah, it's real inspiring what you guys are saying. And every time I do this show, I want to do it. I want to like do it at night. I want to do it the next day, but eventually that fire wears off, you know?
No, I completely understand you, bro, because even me, right? I know one of my biggest issues is I don't make enough videos. So I'm like, you know what? I got to start doing videos. I had one that I was trying to do today, but my OBS kept fucking it up. So I stopped doing it, and I'm going to try again tonight. But I definitely want to start putting out more videos as well. That helps.
Bro, and I hate bringing this up. I have to bring it up. Me walking out of the movie theater, crying my eyes out. I could barely talk. I didn't even say anything about the fucking movie Pig we're talking about.
Yeah.
And my little tiny stupid video of me crying got the director of the movie to reach out to me and say, like, that's all. And I'm liking, like, going right out of the theater, giving my review on the spot. I did it 3 times this week. Straight up. Like, I could sit there and be like, all right, let me get a pen and paper. All right, let me get my paper. We're going to do the actors part first. Right. Then I'm going to talk about the first act next. Then I'm going to do a whole little, like, Venn diagram of what I'm going to put in there. Or, no, I could just say, fuck that bullshit and just, like, give my real feelings, my real initial thoughts, everything I think right there, right and raw. And Roberto, I don't know if this is a thing holding you back. Are you worried about, like, oh, this equipment, or I wish I had this kind of soundboard or this kind of... Because I shoot these videos on my phone. Like, I went and bought this mic, and I went and bought, these headphones and all that stuff. But, dude, just your iPhone. Like, you can make... It's all about you and your personality. Like, you can get over... The quality is there, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's an issue for you. No,
if I knew what the issue is, I could target it and overcome it, or at least attempt to, I don't know what it is.
Are you making excuses for yourself? Like, are you like, oh my God, like I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to do the stream now. And then when time comes up, be like, I don't feel like doing it today, or
Something along those lines.
something else comes up where it's like I'll do this instead.
Something along those lines, like again, I don't know, that lightning bolt, or I'm waiting for that magic moment to just say, you know what, do it, and get in that room and then start. And it really doesn't take all that, like Josh is saying. It just takes.
I mean, I could play devil's
Not
advocate.
waiting for that magic moment, but everybody has their hurdles to overcome.
Well,
I'm looking for. Go ahead.
No, I could play devil's advocate to what I just said, too, and contradict myself. Maybe that is the key. Maybe you do want to get a piece of paper and write it out. Like, all right, topic 1 will be this. I will talk about it for 5 minutes. Topic 2 will be this. We will talk about it for 10 minutes, and I will have so-and-so on the show. I mean, that could help.
The more we discuss stuff like this and the more we hit topics closer to home, it gets me that much more excited, because I could tell you last week, I don't really feel like anything could have really happened. I wasn't feeling a buzz, but many times we've done this show and I'm like riding high, because it just feels right,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But again, we do this once a week. You guys are live, or at least Nzo is, I don't know what, 6-7 times a week?
Yeah. That's low. Like almost every day I'm live somewhere or doing some shit on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Maybe I just got to get on one more show. Maybe that could be it.
That could be it too. Maybe it's getting on another show. Maybe it's creating your own show and having people on there as well. That's where it's at, because that's what you want to do. You want to. Yeah, it's good to feature and go on other people's channels and shit, but you also want to make sure that you have your own shit too. You know what I mean? You have your own show that you're trying to build, and once you start, you're going to start looking at things and be like, okay, I could do better on this, and the quality on this is better, because that's how it was with this show, right? At first I was like, let's just do the show. But as I started going back and watching some of the stuff we were doing, I was like, okay, yeah, my camera sucks, so I definitely need to get a better camera. My sound could be a little bit better and this and that. So that's what I did during the year. I've upgraded my equipment. And that's something it takes too. And it's also good when you go back to those old shows and then you watch what you're doing now and see how you progressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something that you should get started. Like Matt said, you would be a hit. Absolutely, you would definitely be a hit, bro.
I appreciate that. But at the same time, don't we all procrastinate? Like how I am in this one thing.
Yes.
We all procrastinate in something. And and if we could come up with like some kind of thing to practice to overcome it, we're just helping people and becoming that much better,
Absolutely. I procrastinate all the time, bro. Like I said,
it's an art.
Like for example, right? There's this YouTube drama that's going on right now. I don't know if Josh knows about it, but it's Abra and Peach versus Fresh and Fit.
Oh my god.
Yo, that shit had me. Huh?
Is it manufactured though, or is it legit?
It's 100% legit.
Okay.
It is
100%. Sometimes these channels I don't trust.
You see?
Yeah.
When I first seen it, right, I was like, yeah, this looks like it's kind of staged, because Fresh was like, yeah, man, we could do this, and if you want it, we can box too, right? So the minute he said box, I was like, okay. But then he fucking dissed Preach's wife and his country. So Abba and Preach did a fucking video, and the look on Preach's face was like, bro, you stepped in this shit. He's like, if you want to box, we can do this, right? Like, he was pissed off, bro. He's like, I'm gonna be in the States next week. If you guys want to do this, we can do this. Now, on the show, Fresh and Fit, they messaged them, and they got the message live on the show. And Fresh was like, yeah, 500K, we can do this, right? So it got to the point where they were like, and Abba comes on, he's like, yo, I offered these guys 20K, win or lose, just to show up. I give you 20K, check first before the shit starts. The man them saying, oh, it's not enough money. We need to get a promoter and we need to do this and that, right?
Yeah.
So at one point I was like, yeah, it seems sketch, but then people were saying that too. So Abba made a video and he calls it integrity. And he's like, yo, like, to be honest with you, I don't do this shit. This is not no bullshit shit going on. You know what I mean? Like, I have integrity, blah, 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 so on. Just putting it out there that it wasn't real. Right? So those guys are going to New York. No, Miami, I guess, next couple of days. Fresh popped a video on fucking Instagram of him buying a gun. Right? So he talks some shit, and when this real dude came and said, all right, you want to do this? Let's do this. He backed off. They backed off, right? So I was supposed to do a video. The point of it, I was supposed to do a video the night I found it. Like the night I seen this shit was popping off, I was going to do a video. And for 3 days, they've been doing updating videos. So I said, I'm going to do it today because they had the last update, whatever. I'm going to do my video today. My OBS conked out. But I was trying to do this video for 3 days, and I just procrastinated on the fucking shit. And now I see people putting out videos, 2,000 views, 5,000 views, and I'm like, oh, missed my opportunity, Hey,
that's why I go right out of the theater, bing, bang, boom. Here's my review. It's trending or whatever because YouTube doesn't play that with the algorithm. Right. But I want to say a couple things about that, and I'll probably talk about it more during your topic, Nzo. But I'll say this, man. I understand. Like, I might not have 100,000 followers like Preach or whatever, but there's some people. You already know too. You guys know on here that you're just like, yeah, I want to meet up in real life, man. I don't play that YouTube like nonsense either. Right. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that with your thing. Yeah.
No, you are absolutely correct, bro. Like, yo,
I'm not gonna name any names because whatever, it's not worth it. But yeah, like
if you're gonna play Batman, right? You got to back up that Batman talk, right? You got to pack that up. So if you coming on there disrespecting a man's wife and then talking about how, we can box this out. And then when the man says the minute I seen that this guy was like, yeah, 500K, I knew I knew it was bullshit. I knew right away he was talking shit. Because he's like, yeah, man, I'm going to the gym now. I'm going to the gym. So if you want to box, we can do this.
Gym. Yeah, boxing ain't no joke. Okay,
right. Okay. But in Preach's video, he's like, yo, just let me know what kind of gloves you want to use. We can use the 14-pound MMA gloves. We can use these gloves. Bro. And then he looks at the camera and he says, because I got 3.
Bro, like, I don't. All right, let's talk about this for a second. Get this off my chest because, boxing isn't a joke, man. And I know in this culture, this modern day culture of Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul and Logan Paul, dude. Say what you want about Jake Paul, dude. The dude can fucking box, man. His brother maybe not as much, but like Nate Robinson, like I don't know who told you to do that, but your lifespan might have gotten shortened just by you stepping in that ring and getting your head like knocked out, like. Yeah, like you're really putting your life at risk, and that story sounds kind of crazy. That Ab and Preach shit, like because that's I know we're going way off the rails a little bit on this topic.
But Preach don't look like the dude to fuck with though. You know what I mean? Like he don't look like the dude to fuck with. He's not a small dude. He's pretty big, right? Like and from what he say, I'm pretty sure he'd be in the gym doing that MMA shit. So. I'm like, yo, if you're gonna talk shit about people, right, you better be able to back it up. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, and that's the issue. It's like, yo, but for me to go back to finish what you were gonna say first, Josh.
Yeah, I was also gonna say about like Conor McGregor and what's his name, Mayweather. They were talking so much shit, horrible stuff. But then they give each other a nice little hug and stuff. That's why I'm very skeptical and very cynical. But if you say it's true, it's true. I don't have time to watch that shit, so I'm probably not gonna look into it. But
I'm gonna do all of that shit to get more viewers to make more money.
I'm very cynical.
It's all hype.
You see, that's what I was saying too, right? And even when Fresh and Fit when they do their response, because how it started was Fresh and Fit were on their podcast, right? And then they did a video about some of the stuff because they react to shit on YouTube, right? So if they see someone and they do some stupid shit or say some stupid shit, they're gonna react to the video. It doesn't matter who it is, right? They'll react to our shit if we fucking said some stupid shit and it came across them, right? So they were on the show, they did a video on stuff that was going on, and this was like right after they were on the show, which was like 4 months ago. But then a few days ago, they did another video about some of the shit that Fresh and Fit were saying, and that's how it popped off, right? And then Fresh and Fit did their response video, like, you know, this is bullshit. I don't understand why you guys coming at us 4 months later. And then what they were saying was, why were you doing this now? And then they're like, oh, I'll tell you why. And they put on analytics, and they were like, oh, because our channel is better than you, or our numbers are better than you. You have more subs than us, and blah 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 blah.
Oh my god.
This sounds like schoolyard shit.
This is the new high school, this fucking stupid shit. That's why.
But Abba and Preach, like, I've never got that from them, right? Like, that they cared about the numbers and shit, because they fucking talk about COVID. And that shit gets demonetized right fucking away on YouTube. You know what I mean? So it's not about the numbers. It's not about the numbers. And they even tell you, like, even before it started, they were talking about a video. And they're like, listen, man, we're doing these topics that are controversial on YouTube, and not only is YouTube demonetizing their videos, but they're also not promoting them as much anymore because they're talking about these type of things. So for me, I was like, okay, it makes sense that it's not really about the numbers with these guys. They're just doing what they do. But then if you want to have a back and forth, that's no problem. But Fresh and Fit got personal and talked about the man and the wife. And that's where it got personal. And I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you like the whole video. I'm just going to show you Preach's face. And Roberto, I know you've seen this look on a dude.
Hey, before. Dude, I'm in the club. We're getting into fights all the seeing security throw people out. And so I'll tell you too, man. I'll know immediately.
Yeah, but you know what I always say? Stay off of people's grass. Don't go in their yard because you don't know how they're going to come at you, man.
Right. And this is the thing. If you're going to have a beef or you're going to have a back and forth, that's fine. But once you start getting personal and talking about people's fucking family and shit.
People like, that aren't even in the argument.
The video that he did, because I seen where he first talked about, but then they showed another one where he was like, oh, I gave your fucking wife a ring pop and you were licking it. And she's like, ooh. And I was like, yo, this man went off. But I'm just going to show this video. Look at Preach's face, bro. And you tell me.
Preach there?
Yeah. You tell me if this guy is joking. Look at his face. You tell me if that is a fucking joke look on his face.
You talking about alpha male on the right there? That's him?
Yeah, that's the guy he's talking about. Look at his face, bro. He is pissed. I should have shared the audio. Hold on. So that you guys can get context of it.
Oh, these are those two guys you showed me before.
Right. And I stopped watching them too because some of the shit they say just doesn't, like, I agree with some things they say, but some of the shit that they say, I just really can't.
Yeah. I don't really watch them, but I watch other people that talk about them. I'm just waiting for Kwame Brown to get in there in this beef.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Only 4 minutes.
Yeah, only
What they call fluke and fraud?
Talk about this real fast.
Fresh and Fit.
No, Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we are not above taking accountability. And I'm going to tell you guys
the
right
apology.
now, we made a mistake. Okay. It is not cool to insult a man's country and or wife live on air. We should have kept the disagreement on the topic,
bro.
Murder.
Okay,
that's murder right there. Mugshot murder.
Bro.
2 victims.
Some people.
Hold up. I want to get to where he
when you lick there, you're on this preach. I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
And Matt awkward.
These are what the man's them say about us.
Yo, chat. You're making them dumbass faces. We fucking help guys make money. We help guys get in shape. We help men improve. What the fuck are you dumbass niggas doing?
Hey, let me say this too.
Ass road shotgun, Mike.
Yo, chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with us.
Yo, real talk.
Let me
see what they're about. And now they want to charge $2,000.
Who are these two guys?
You brought that.
These are these guys are from Montreal, eh, Roberto?
I handle it behind the scenes.
Yeah,
$2,000 for courses.
Yeah, man, from Montreal.
Meet and
1.4 million subs, so their subs just went up
their whole lifestyle.
Because they're at 1.38.
I got people in my DMs, other creators that maybe we handle this behind. Why would I handle it behind the scenes?
I just want to get to
I want to have
where
a one-on-one conversation with somebody who doesn't. They're saying
you were loud about it.
Why do I have to be private? You were loud about this, all of this. You were loud about me. You were loud about my wife. You were loud about my country. You were loud about boxing. I didn't bring this. You did. You were loud about it.
You handle it in public?
Why would I do it in private?
There you
why?
go. There you go.
Brought that.
There you go.
You brought, when you open your mouth.
Go ahead.
When you open your mouth, there's consequence to open your mouth like that. That's what real men do.
He's from Montreal.
What did you say? You said I was 40?
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
Back in my day, you could open with that.
Man.
You could open your mouth like that and say stuff like that to people because it might happen. You can't do that. In prison, you can't talk shit.
Changed their tune once they saw subscribers going down. That's how you behind a man.
Hold on, there's one part.
Change it out. We're not friends.
I got the
we
receipts.
didn't text.
I got the receipts.
And I hold everyone accountable because it's your hero. I don't remember
that episode.
I said I quoted it right to his face, even talking all this stuff.
There's one part I'm looking
Stupid
for.
character, definitely better, stronger.
Where
They joined their home. No, they begged us.
he calls them a bitch.
Why would you make the video in the first place? Y'all ain't got nothing to say when we cover Skippy or any other individual, and we.
Anyways, there's a part where he calls them a bitch because Preach was like willing to take both of them on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was like, I will fight you, and then I will fight
dude.
your friend too.
I know what he's talking about. I'm the fucking same way, dude. I did it. I actually did it, man. And here's the other thing, and I'll say this from my experience at the strip club. Everything that you do when you fuck around and you talk shit to somebody, it's amplified 25 times when there's women around. So them having all them chicks on the show talking all that shit.
Right.
I want to find you. I want to fucking go to your house.
Right.
Like, I want to do, like, if that was me, nah, man. Nah. Yeah.
You damn right Canadians are different. And this dude is not only Canadian, he's Haitian. And you don't fuck with these Haitian dudes, especially the ones that live here in Montreal, bro. You don't fuck with them, man, because you never know which ones you were going. Wyclef John, I don't know if Roberto remembers this, but Wyclef John came
when he came out here.
Yo, bro, the Haitian cats in my building, when I woke up in the morning, they were like, yo, do you hear about Wyclef? I was like, nah, what happened? Yo, they rushed
chased him out
stage, took his fucking turntables, and shit. He has never been back to Montreal since. I can't remember what caused it, but the Haitian man them here, he was
gone till November. No, I know what caused it. He took the money from Haiti. Sorry, excuse me. Haiti. He took the money from them.
I don't know what he did. I really don't remember.
No, that's what he did. It was a fund that he had. It was some kind of fund that he had. The whole thing was a scam, and he took their money. Like, you're out of your mind, man.
Thanks, K-Dot. Much appreciated. Do appreciate that. That's facts. Those Haitians are wild. Absolutely, bro. Like, when I was growing up, it was the Haitians and the fucking Jamaicans. You know what I mean? Man. Those were the ones you did not fuck with. The Haitians or the Jamaicans. Jamaicans not so much anymore, but the Haitians are still fucking wild. These guys are wild, man. Trust me, I love them dudes, because if you need someone to have your back, a Haitian dude is not gonna fucking business. They will fucking be there to have your back 100% if you guys are boys and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta be careful who you talk to, man. I know that went on to a different topic and we're talking about and shit, but
and I want to circle back a little bit, and I do have a question for Roberto. So another thing about your podcast or whatever it is that you're procrastinating on doing, what do you want to gain out of it? Because that's the question I have too. And for the most, I kind of got a little bit of what I wanted out of this YouTube stuff. I might have gone a little too far in the wrong direction, but what do you want out of your podcast?
What's up? We got our special guest in the house, Saggy Melonz.
Hello.
Glad you could make it.
I am so sorry I'm late. So funny story. I told Nzo I was getting a snack, and I heated up a Jamaican patty, and it burned.
Uh-oh.
And it was smoky, and I had to get the smoke out the house because I live.
Wait, hold on. You can't heat up a Jamaican patty?
Okay, so listen, I put it in the microwave, and it wasn't. You know how microwaves is too cold inside, so you got to put it in again.
Right.
And I guess I put it in for a little too long than I expected. I wasn't paying attention, and it kind of started smoking, and so there's a lot of smoke in the house.
So you gotta get an air
you gotta
fryer.
watch what level that tray is on, because if it's too close to the top, it's gonna burn that patty.
Yeah,
I use an air fryer. Air fryer is pretty good too.
This is what
Air fryer for a patty?
Your first mistake was putting it in the fucking microwave.
Listen. I first of all, I didn't get my snack, so I mean, overall, I lost because I burned the damn thing. It's smoky in the house, and I didn't get my snack. So,
so you're hungry and upset because you didn't get your patty, eh? I
didn't get it. It was a spicy beef patty. I was so mad. I'm like, how did I do this? And now I gotta get the smoke out, and I gotta do a stream, so I am late. I'm sorry, but I'm here. Hi, everybody.
Welcome.
No worries. We're just talking about procrastinating, trying to get my homeboy, my co-host over here, Roberto, to get his channel up and running, and he's been talking about procrastinating.
So, Roberto, do you remember the question? What do you want to get out of your podcast?
What I want to get out of it? Fulfillment, obviously.
Okay.
Because basically, the content of the show, is me, and I'd like to know how other people are, because again, it's something self-inflicted, your ego. So there's no manual.
Right. So explain the show you want to do, because I know Shaggy don't know. So explain what you want to do on your show, Roberto.
Basically how I overcame who I thought I was, or who I created myself to be.
Okay.
And it took me many, many years to figure it out. And, if I could help some people figure it out earlier in life, I guess that's my mission, because you're going to hurt a lot of people along the way and not feel good about yourself along the way. So why take yourself through a long journey if you can figure it out sooner?
Absolutely. You learn from other people's mistakes and all that stuff. But, the reason why...
to everybody, but yeah.
No, and the reason why I asked you that was because so many people on this platform, YouTube, I'm on a platform.
Comic chat.
So many people want to use it for other, I wouldn't even say selfish reasons, but, to get money, or that situation with Abba Preach and Fresh and Fit or whatever, where it's clearly it's not in the right direction. It's I like what you're doing, what you're trying to do. Versus,
I knew nothing about this monetized stuff until I did a show with these guys, and I was like, well, what's this green chat popping up with the money? What's that? They're like, yeah, man, you made... Anzo was like, this was before you were monetized, right, Anzo?
Mm-hmm.
He's telling me, yeah, man, that was a bonus. I was like, what? You can make money on here?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know. I had no idea. I just wanted a platform because look, when I was in telemarketing, people tell me, you're a great teacher. I had everyone's best interest, and I treated everyone as an individual. And if everybody was like that, this world would be a much better place, because everyone has expectations for everybody that they can't reach, right? And I wanted to be somewhat of a motivational speaker, a teacher, something along those lines, but I don't have the degrees, I don't have the credentials, and that's what held me back. And I saw YouTube was a way to do it. You won't get everybody, and no one could get everybody, but if you get enough people who are on the same page as you, not only could you share your shit, you're going to learn other people's shit and know you're not alone. And that was if you want to know honestly, Josh, that's the real purpose of me wanting to get on here, is to know that I'm not alone in my thoughts,
So let that be, maybe that could be a motivation for you to stop procrastinating. And maybe that could be a thing that remembering the end game in mind, because
I feel you.
Because it's what I would call the mission statement. When a company goes past their mission statement, it's like, what are you trying to do? You know what I mean? If you try to do other things that don't go with your goals and what your mindset is, then you're going to lose sight of what you wanted in the first place. And it's going to ruin your content. It's going to make it less authentic.
There's so much content for this, because it's more or less 2/3 of my life that, my ego is included. And the reason why I want to bring this guy with me on my first show is because he was a captain of that shit. Captain Ego. argue with. He had a shield and shit.
still very much so.
And you know
what? Without a doubt.
But it's always going to be there. You just subdue it a bit. Don't let it be in the forefront.
Of course,
but,
me too.
You see, if you ask me, if me and Nzo could have did this show 10, 15 years ago,
absolutely not.
Fucking no. Hell no. I'd be trying to cross over at his screen. He'd be trying to cross at my screen. We'd probably be linking up later and keeping the shit going, you know?
Yeah.
But because we made these changes. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just wanted to get to Johnny's super chat real quick. Thank you, Johnny. Much appreciated. He said, I say comic chat is in the house. I say comic chat is in the house, so you better watch your mouth.
Yeah.
That's your motto, eh, Danny? Nice.
We'll try to and fail.
We don't got no comp topics tonight, Danny, so you're good.
And I waited till you left last week, so it's all good.
And you see, Roberto, the thing is, right, I don't know why you're procrastinating, because when we decided to do this show, there was no procrastination. You were like, let's do it. We picked the day.
Because you were already in there, and you're a great leader that you didn't even know you were, Nzo. Yeah, don't even shake your head, because you can't take fucking compliments. You can battle criticism, but you can't take compliments.
He takes my compliments all the time.
That's a lady's voice I hear on the other end, right? But
yeah,
you know, the fact that you sent me that text by accident, you told me you were already established, you invited me to meet Danny and be on that show. If that's not taking a lead and me following to get to where I am now, someone tell me otherwise.
Well, Roberto, if I may interject, sir.
Absolutely.
Please.
I think now would probably be the best time for you to start your own thing, because you've already been on other people's channels, so people have seen you. And if they like you, which I'm guessing they do, they would 100%, because you're already at an advantage. Because when most of us started YouTube, we didn't have anyone watching us. You know, we had to build an audience for the most part on our own. But now with streaming services, you know, you get that exposure. You already are a step ahead. You got the exposure. Now people who like you on other channels will definitely go watch you on yours. So you will have people watching your stuff. It's not like you're starting from scratch. So now is the best time for you to do it, and really just do it because you love it. Do it because of all the reasons you said. I want to do this. I want to do that. This is what I want to put out into the world. Do it. Definitely do it now, and you have plenty of help to back you, and this community has been very supportive of small YouTube content creators and helping them build. So now's the best time to do it.
Thank you.
And that is absolutely correct, man, because even me, when I started, I had an audience already, right? I started with Danny, and then I moved to Rob's show before I even started doing my shit. So I did have an audience, but was never huge, you know, but I did end up building, and I got lucky with a video. I say it all the time. Like, I put in my work. I do my streams. I don't put enough videos, which I got to do more of, but I do my streams all the time. Like you guys know, I'm on streams like 6 days, 7 days a week, right? And I just happened to do a watch party that blew up, and that's how I got to be monetized, right? So you never know what can happen. It could just be that one time, and then boom, you're looking at your numbers and you're just like, holy shit, what the fuck?
And Nzo,
the accent helps too. The accent helps too.
Nzo, to your point, Nzo, to your point, I hope I inspired you a little bit myself to do the videos, the short little videos. Get on your camera and say what you want to say
absolutely.
About a movie and stuff. Because Rob had said that to me. He had said it to me last year. He had said, "Why don't you just get on camera and talk? I know you want to do these elaborate videos where the editing and all this stuff. It takes 5 days to do, and you want to put little emojis in there and little sounds and sound effects in there, but it just takes too long, man." And you know what? I actually like the videos of just me getting in front of the camera. And Danny, you know, he's inspired me too. He's in the chat, like him giving me encouragement, saying, "You know what, Josh, that's pretty funny. I was laughing at your video at work. I thought you were hilarious." That means a lot to me, because, you know, spending 5 minutes to 10 minutes on a video versus like 5 days, I'm more likely to get it done than, you know, if it's a huge, gigantic project that I can't.
Well, I agree with you 100%. When I was first doing my videos, like I would have to fucking start it over because I spoke bad or I said something wrong, start the video over, then I do these edits and shit, and it got to the point where I just like, fuck that. So now I just speak, and if I fuck it up, I'll make a little joke or whatever, and I'll just keep going.
I can't do videos anymore. Like I started off as a basically when I started off, I was just doing gaming stuff, and I would just spend like hours editing my gaming footage and making it into a cool little video, and then I would just upload it. But like as time went on, I'm like, dude, I love doing this, but it feels like freaking work now, and I don't like it.
Right.
And I'm like, thank God for streaming, because streaming's easy. You just boot up and talk, and people apparently wanted to hear me talk more than my videos. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm talking.
Me too. People like my videos barely break 100, but my streams 200-300 views and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, people prefer me streaming than my videos. Okay, that's fine. I prefer streaming anyway.
But what are you doing in these videos? Just giving samples of your show or samples of content of your show?
No, talking about certain topics, right? So the video that I had planned to do was on the Abba and Preach stuff, and I'm still probably going to put that one out there. But you just talk about shit that's going on, right? I'll do videos on trailer reactions or some shit like that. So
okay,
yeah, man,
well, this is all helpful. I appreciate it.
So you know what, we're gonna help you even more. What day are you free?
That's the big thing, because I feel like are you working right now? I know with COVID and stuff that's
a little bit too much government
info.
information.
Okay. I don't give a fuck, dude. People know what I'm doing, I don't care. But yeah, I hear you.
Because for the ladies, yes, I'm a CEO, and for the government, I'm unemployed. And
gotcha. I know. I know. Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of a Monday, because Tuesday and Thursday are right off because of my hockey, and Wednesday we have this show. And I don't think you guys are really doing anything on Mondays, right?
Well, I work, but at nighttime. So if you do it in the
so you can pop in, from your strip tease, and I just give you like a little corner view, and you give us a little, action that's happening there while you're giving us some insight. And I have a little segment for you. Josh, I was thinking about it. I'm going to call it Real Talk.
Mm-hmm.
And you talk about your movies, like movie
Absolutely.
reel.
Yeah.
How you like that?
Yeah,
good, man.
I like it.
Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm saying. So this Monday, Roberto, we're doing it. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna make sure you do it.
To my cricket crew, Monday is coming live, because I'm paying for this fucking StreamYard for what, yo? The late night game changers.
You've been paying for it. You haven't done anything yet.
Well, I hosted 2 shows, late night game changers, and that's about all you'll see on my channel.
Oh, you are already way ahead of the game. When I first used StreamYards, I started the stream. Nobody could hear me. I muted myself somehow. I was talking for like 30 minutes and no one said nothing. So you at least
Saggy, I had a great leader. I told you I had a great leader. He took me step by step. I was all paro. So was Josh. He walked Josh through it, We all messed up and felt comfortable doing it, opposed to, killing the show when it was live by clicking the wrong thing. We had good guidance, so I feel good. Blessed.
I try my best, man, because like I said, I enjoy streaming with you guys. You know what I mean? I'd say it all the time. If you ain't on my stream, it's because I don't really enjoy streaming with you or whatever. I'm not going to stream with people that I don't enjoy streaming with. It's just that simple,
I feel special.
Yeah, I invited you on.
I love the name.
Thank you. Everyone asks me about it. I'm like, people are
I'm not asking you nothing. I'm not asking you your age or what the name defines.
It's a funny name. It makes people laugh.
It is. Yeah. It makes you smile.
Yeah, but go into YouTube and type it without the Z.
No, don't do that. Don't listen to him. Don't do it with the S, please. I unintentionally, I didn't even know that was
I did it without the S one time, and I was like, what the fuck?
I did not expect that, and that makes it even more funny, because it's like trolling people without realizing you trolled people.
It's hilarious. Look, Roberto's on YouTube now. He's typing it in without
He's typing in like, what is he?
Yeah.
What is he talking
about? Let me see what's going on here.
Listen, I didn't know that part of the internet existed on YouTube, but hey, whatever.
Hey, man, there's nude yoga on fucking YouTube.
Is there?
Yes.
No way. Okay, you transition to the next topic. Let me look this up. Hold on.
So,
go ahead, Josh.
So my topic
to Josh, because
thank you.
One and the same.
Thank you. Right. My topic, it kind of reinforces what you said. A little bit of a different aspect, though, and it's how more recently I've been feeling guilty for just doing like it goes hand in hand with procrastination. It's kind of like the way we're built. All right, you're supposed to allegedly get up. All the top CEOs say you're supposed to get up at 5 a.m. and start work immediately. Don't even get your coffee. For me, that doesn't work off the bat because like I'm almost going to sleep at that time. So I get up at like 11 or whatever. During COVID, when I wasn't working, I was able to get up, work on my projects. Then I'd like set up kind of like a reward system. Like I'd stop work at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, because after that time, they say like your brain just doesn't want to do any more work. Now I'm back DJing again at nighttime and everything is all fucked up. So like when I want to do something like relax or anything or play video games, play Magic, I feel guilty, man. I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And right now, one of my main priorities is to finish my script, my screenplay. So ideally, I'd like to get up and, work on have my breakfast, work on my script, and then, get some relaxed time. But A, I can't do that when it's a day that I'm going to go to work. And B, it's like I do the same thing, Roberto. I procrastinate. And I look at the clock. I wind up seeing that it's like 2 o'clock. It's. I only have 4 hours left, and then writing a script. It's like, what am I going to get? 2 pages in, 3 pages in. So yeah, I've been forcing myself to get back into the groove of things because last year it was like nonstop. I worked on my scripts. I worked on my my animated short, my comic books. I did like everything, all the stuff in 1 year, and now it's like I'm all out of whack because I'm going back to work. I feel like I just want to relax. I just want to like rest. I don't want to do any extra work. You know what I mean?
You're not alone.
So what is it stopping you from doing what you got to do? Because you said when you go to work, you can't do it. Why is that?
Because I have to focus like on the music. I have to go chase after different girls to put them up on the stage. I have to,
yeah, but why do you have to do that before you go to work? This is my question.
Oh, before I go to work? No. Before I go to work. No, recently.
Script before you go to work. You see, this is the thing. A lot of people like to use I don't have enough time, right? Or I can't.
No, I'm not using that myself personally. Okay. No.
So then that's what I'm saying. If you want to work on your script, why don't you do it before you go to work? Like take an hour, 2 hours of the day.
Yeah.
And just pump that shit out.
No, recently I had been, but even it's not enough. I need to be working on it like 5 hours or whatever. Because like I was saying before about, getting things ready and writing notes and taking notes with my screenplays. That's really what I do. I really want to make sure I know what each scene is going to accomplish before I start writing, because otherwise I can't just freestyle it like what I mean, like other things.
Why don't you do like strip club trilogies? Do a little side video while you're working.
Right.
I'm sure every day is an adventure, man.
It is.
Or what I'm saying is, like, let's say you're at work, right? And something pops up in your head. You jot that shit down on your phone, or an idea that you have, then when you get home, you put the shit to paper. Like we always say, and this is where the procrastinating, like Roberto says, we always say that we don't have time. We make excuses for not doing the shit that we really want to do. But if we just sat down and did it, we like force yourself. Sometimes you got to force yourself. Right now, I got a little bit of a headache, but I'm forcing myself to sit here and do this.
We should start a fucking challenge. A challenge like that.
Right.
Everything that you want to do, you got to fucking do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You write down on a list what you want to do, and you got to accomplish these things. And as you're going along, you're going to start enjoying it. I remember when I got up, they used to tell me work out in the morning. I'm like, nah, I got to work out at 2 o'clock because 2 o'clock is my time. Because I told myself 2 o'clock was my time.
Gotcha.
I couldn't see myself waking up at 6 in the morning to train. Are you crazy? That's like a prison sentence.
So you know what I'm talking about, the same like type of thing.
The day I did it, Josh, I had the best workout ever. And my day flew by and I was full of energy. Now, had I keep telling myself that 2 o'clock is my time and I can't work out in the morning, I would have never experienced that. That's what I'm talking about. When you procrastinate, you don't get that fulfillment when you go and do what you're procrastinating about.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's exactly right.
And I want to get
shit
over.
took 51 minutes.
I want to get over. Yeah, hell yeah,
It was 51 minutes, Josh, and I'm loving it.
Hell yeah.
You're all worried and shit. Man. I'm loving it.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. So I had like a.
Yo, I gotta ask you again. Where the fuck the gummies at, bro?
Nah, just give up on that. We're I'm not interested in doing it. That's what I would say. I never agreed that I would do it, and I'm giving up on it. So there we go. Yeah, that's the answer. I got to take a stand more. I got to be more firm on like what I say.
I feel Josh though.
What's up,
because bro? I also I write a lot, but I'm like that type of person who like I'll write a story and then I stop. But with me, it's like I have great stories in my head, but the time it takes to type it out, it gets tedious for me, and then I just stop. But I mean, I'm trying to work on a web series, and this is like the time where I need to really actually do it and stop letting that part of my brain stop me from doing it. And I have plenty of time too, and that's the thing. I have plenty of time. I wrote like the synopsis, I wrote the characters in, I started writing it, and then I stopped because I'm like, oh, I in my head was just like, oh, there's so much I have to write. There's so much I'm trying to translate to text, and it's a lot. And I think that part when you realize how much work it takes to write screenplays and things like that, it's a lot, and it makes you. When you're thinking about the long run, you're just like, oh crap, this is gonna be a project. You know? Well,
Nzo, the script that I had sent you, The Wrath, I wrote that in like a month. 90 pages I did in like a month or so. And again, I was still procrastinating, but at least I had some kind of like form of checks and balances where like from this time to this time, I'm going to write, right? And anything after that, that's the time I'm going to relax. Now, but again, I did it, yeah. Though. Now I'm like 20 pages into this, and I want to finish it. And that's what I have to do. I have to do the same thing. I have to like get on myself.
So I'll ask the both of you guys this then, because you're both writing and procrastinating. Is it you don't feel the passion in what you're doing?
Because no, I have the passion for it. Yeah.
Life's getting in the way. Life's getting in the way, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I don't want it to anymore because, you guys know I moved. You know the whole story with that. I was forced out of where I was abruptly. And then just, work coming back up after not working for a year. We had spoken about that, Nzo, about being lazy because of COVID, being so used to sitting at home. It's just adjusting to a new state, everything, all that, trying to go see different people, see my family, see my kids.
Are these all excuses we're creating?
Exactly.
Because how much time, if we really think, how much time in a day do all of these things take?
Right.
No, it's true. And hey, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's some days where I just want to sit and play Magic, and I just want to sit and play my video games. It's.
Do you believe that I've had people tell me they didn't have time to return a text? What the fuck are you doing in your day that you can't take 2 seconds to return a text?
You're just a low priority. That's what.
Just tell you ain't word shit. You ain't word shit. That's why I returned the text.
That's what
I would accept that a lot more. Yeah. I would accept that coming from them a lot more than saying, sorry, I didn't have time.
Well, I don't return a lot of texts because I'm always streaming. I'm always on streams because that's kind of what keeps my mind sane during the pandemic. I'm always on a stream or talking to people. So when people are like, where are you? Why don't you return my text? Sorry, I'm on a stream right now. And yeah, I could text you during the stream, but I like to be focused on the people I'm interacting with. So I tend to like not have my phone near me. That's my excuse, damn it.
But let me ask you, Saggy, do you stream all day, all night?
Some days, I won't lie. There are some days I think my record right now is I was on 7 streams in a day.
Damn.
Wow.
Is that any kind of record in the G book?
That beats the fuck out of me. That definitely beats me. I've never done 7 streams.
And that's something I'll talk about too when we get to your topic, Nzo, is like how I'm gonna change things around.
I have done 10-hour streams.
Yeah.
That shit. Ooh.
10 hours straight without going with your icon and mute.
No, I've iconed it and muted, but like for like a few minutes.
That's like, come on, man. That's got to be like some kind of marathon. You're trying to do some charity shit, you know?
If you gotta go take a piss or some shit,
bucket under your desk.
I mean, if you guys are getting
video, I ain't leaving.
If you guys are getting super chats and all that shit, then it's worth it, definitely. And if you feel like you're getting the people that will do XYZ, that's a whole nother thing. You might stream for way longer if you're getting money involved.
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It just dawned on me. I think, we should dedicate one show to do for a charity. All things that come in, we donate it to a charity.
Yeah,
I would love to. 100%. I would love to do something like that.
We're going to help the people in many ways.
A couple channels have done that. Geeks and Gamers did that, and they raised like fucking $90K. I know I ain't gonna raise that much money, but
we don't know what we're gonna raise. Everything will go to the right people, and hopefully they do the right things with it.
That's what I'm saying. We'd have to find out an organization to do it with.
We'll find one.
We feel legit
you can do the charity for Saggy Melonz bubble tea addiction.
Oh shit! How much you need for that, Saggy?
My addiction's pretty bad, so a lot more than I should be getting for bubble tea because it's a problem.
Hey man, I'd be like, I need a couple million. I need a couple million.
My daughter too.
You say boba tea?
Yeah, boba tea. Yeah. I love, dude. It's a problem. Good. It's a problem.
Yeah, milk tea.
Good.
Yeah, I know. I seen you posted a video one time where it's like, oh, bubble tea in a can, and she tried it and I was like, oh, it's pretty good. So yeah, I know.
It was okay. For being in a can, I was very skeptical. The tea itself was good. The boba was nasty.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't drink that shit.
Never tried it.
It's good. You never tried it? It's actually good. If you can find a good bubble tea place, I say try some milk green tea. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, my daughter has been trying for a while. I don't really experiment when it comes to food and drinks and stuff.
I really like the Thai iced tea as well. That's like one of my favorites. It's Thai and the milk teas too.
So I was gonna say, Roberto, you would never try watermelon with yellow mustard?
Yuck.
Yeah.
Listen.
I've never had that.
Is there another color for mustard?
Listen. So I did a challenge on YouTube, and the challenge came from TikTok, where somebody said if you put French's yellow mustard on watermelon, it's absolutely delicious. And I was watching other people do this, and they were saying it was good. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it for the YouTube. Okay. So I did it, and I put my cam on, and all these people watched me putting all this yellow mustard on watermelon. I took a bite into it, and I was just like, yo, there's a problem with this because this is actually good, and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it.
Definitely sounds like there's a problem with it.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the vinegar taste of the mustard that mixes in with the sweetness of the watermelon, but it was good, and I was so shocked.
Those random things that are challenged to you like that, when you try them, you're like, holy shit, I can't believe this tastes good.
Well, I could definitely see Roberto trying it because he's the same guy that's eating Wonder Bread and bananas. So I could see trying it.
It's a West Indian hit, man.
I'm going to try that. I'll try it.
Try it. You'll see. You'll see. I won't steer you wrong. My daughter told me, Dad, try spaghetti with yogurt.
Spaghetti with yogurt.
I'm like, spaghetti?
I think she's trolling you.
She didn't. No, she didn't. It's not the whole thing of yogurt on your spaghetti.
Yeah.
You take like 2 spoons of yogurt and put in your spaghetti. I suggest you guys try it.
Oh, you tried it?
Yes, I did. Hey, it's my daughter, man.
Wait, spaghetti what do you mean spaghetti?
Spaghetti meat sauce.
Okay.
You throw a little bit of yogurt. Not a little bit, like 2 spoons in there. Mix it up. Watch how it changes the taste of that spaghetti.
I believe that though, because I put my mom used to put like sugar, like she put some sugar, so some sweetness in the sauce.
In the meat sauce, yes.
There already is a ton of sugar in it.
Is your mom from Nova Scotia? May I ask?
No, we're Cape Verdeans.
Okay, because that's a Scotian thing.
Yeah, she would do that. My aunt used to overdo with the ketchup. She put ketchup in her spaghetti sauce, which it was okay.
I used to do that too.
Yeah, but yeah,
I'm gonna try that. Chili.
I'm gonna try that.
Just want to say right now, Soul Blaster to send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Licking shots, yo! He's licking shots.
Super stickers. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Very good. Yeah, Soul Blaster.
Super stickers. I'm learning something new every day, yo.
This is why you got to get your channel up and running,
So
bro.
there's stickers and what Danny sent. They're two different things.
It's
Well,
3 things.
yeah. What's the third one?
Memberships.
Oh yeah, the memberships too. Yeah. Well, we have
People
memberships.
send you memberships.
Or you create a membership and they can join your membership. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, to watch your show or your.
Or if you could do something special for members only or something like that, you know.
Yeah,
So-
you could do like special members. So when you get monetized, Roberto, you get a community page, and that's where like YouTubers can like interact and like post things, kind of like a Facebook if you want to compare it. But you could also do special posts only for members. Like, so if Nzo was doing like a special video and he wanted to give his members a like teaser or first look at his video, that would be like a perk.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, a lot of things you could do, man.
Fucking
When you get
educational tonight, boy. Educational. I love it.
And hopefully motivational, man, for both of us. You know what I mean? Like looking back retrospectively.
I have no choice, Josh. I committed to Monday.
Yes,
and
you did.
You know my first guest is going to be, right?
I'll be there. I'll make sure that you're there. I'll make sure that you do it. You have your intro and everything already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have your intro, you have your StreamYards. There's no reason for you not to do it, man. And people in the chat are telling you to do it. You know, people in the chat here are also sub to your channel too, so they will be over there watching it. We'll tweet it out and all kinds of shit, bro. Yeah, man. When you're ready to do it, Monday we're gonna do this. So I do Danny's show on Monday. So after 10, I am free.
After 10, I want to do it at 10. Perfect.
Okay. So
we can do it at 10:30 just to be safe.
10,
Just gonna be an hour.
10:30 works.
10:30 to 11:30.
Anything else on your topic, Josh?
Maybe I'll do something too, where I have somebody hold me accountable. You know what I mean? I'll hand you the script by the end of September or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know, if you're reading some of the stuff I sent you or not, but maybe we'll talk about that backstage or whatever. You know? Yeah,
absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. If you want me to set a goal for you, you tell me when, and I'll be on your ass to make sure that you get it done by that date as well. You know, because sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes it takes someone to give you that push. You know what I mean? To say, yo, listen, man, you know, you got to do this shit.
Oh, I know. I'm going to segue into your topic too. So this is what I'll do. And I'll say that YouTube, for me, it needs to come not even secondary or tertiary. It needs to come a little bit lower priority. Obviously, I'm here on the O.O.C every Wednesday, but, you know, do my videos, my quick videos, bing, bang, boom. But, you know, looking at that as a priority, what I wanted out of YouTube was to make connections with the right people. And somewhat I have, actually, you know, with Michael Sarnowski and some other people. And, that's what this is all about.
Right, and we didn't even tell them that the special guest that we might have fucking watching tonight.
Because I don't know. She might actually be watching. She's just not in the chat, but... yeah, I thought you'd get a kick out of that. If we do an interview, I'm definitely going to have you on. And Roberto, I'm not sure. Yeah.
We have a celebrity in the chat? What?
Possibly. I don't know if she's there. She said she was going to tune in. She's a busy person, though.
Tell them who it is.
Yeah. Miss Lynn Ash, a.k.a. Polka Dot Man's mom from the Suicide Squad. I've been talking to her on Instagram back and forth, and she said she might check out the O.O.C and possibly do an interview with me. So I have a lot of questions about the industry, so...
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at you, celebrity.
We'll see.
And for those of you that don't know, he also did an interview with the director of Pig. You know what I mean? So that was good too. You can check that out on his channel as well.
And yes, pineapple is good on pizza.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
Oh, come on, Nzo.
Man, fuck that, man.
I won't have the pineapple ham on pizza, but I will say this.
No, I didn't say ham.
Okay,
I like pineapple pepperoni, not
Fair
pineapple ham. Pineapple pepperoni.
I did go.
I'm loving it. The ham, I couldn't. I didn't like.
I went to the Banana King up here. I don't know if you guys have those up there. I had the pineapple burger. It was a Hawaiian burger, kind of like you see in Pulp Fiction. They style with that, and it has ham on it too. Yeah, fire. Best burger I've had.
No.
Best burger I've had.
Pineapple.
Food talk. I love it.
I like it.
With jalapenos, bro.
Okay.
With jalapenos?
Yeah, jalapenos. That's just fire.
Never tried that.
Me neither. But that could probably work. I don't mind.
The Yello knows I'm talking facts, yo. Pepperoni and pineapple. Nzo, Let me tell you, please, for me.
I've tried. No, I've tried it, bro. I've tried it.
But try this one place. It's on Notre Dame. It's called the Damos. Go down there.
I know what you're talking about.
You know, huh? With that that pizza that don't fit in your car.
Yeah. We have one here too. It's called soda and slice, or slice and soda. You have these big fucking box of pizza. You got these big. Just me. Nah, man. I don't want no pineapple on my pizza, man.
Teach your own.
You know what you're missing. Pineapple's pretty good. Because like I said, people always say it's a sweet. Because you know how people like sweet and salty. It's
sweet and salty. Yeah, that's right.
It's really a good mix. It is a good combination.
Problem is, I don't eat pepperoni and shit anymore, though.
Oh, you don't.
Well, somebody decided to put a bunch of sea salt and caramel, and that's like one of the most popular, best things ever. So I don't know how to do it.
Sea salt, chocolate, and caramel. Yeah, that shit is fire.
It's fire. Have you guys ever had the hot pepper chocolate? That shit's fire too. Like literally, man. The cayenne pepper. Yeah, that shit is good. Cayenne pepper and chocolate. Shit's awesome.
I'll try anything once.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'll try. Honestly, I'll try almost anything.
Well, she had mustard and watermelon, so you know she's.
It was good. I'm telling you.
No, it's good. I'm glad that
it was good.
So if you see the Chitlins challenge.
Wait, what's the Chitlin challenge?
No, there's no challenge, but if there is a chitlin, you know what chitlins are, right?
I've had them before. I have chitlins.
Oh, really?
My mom used to make them.
Oh, shit. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
bam!
And
I was trying to be smart and shit, you know what I mean? Like,
well, the chitlins are like the little part. So I know some what was it? Some turkeys. I don't know if they still do it, but some turkeys came with a little pouch of all that extra, the chitlins, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my mom would put it in. My mom would put it in her stuffing.
Got you. Yeah.
Which was bomb. My mom made some bomb.
I'm a picky eater, man. So all that stuff, like, dude in the chat, Poe, he be talking about eating alligator and shit, and I'm just like, nah, sir.
Gator's good.
Nah, sir.
I lived in Florida, right? And they have, obviously in Florida they have gator, but they have like these, they fry it, so it's basically like it tastes like freshwater clam. It's good.
Clams either.
It's good. You put a little dipping sauce, a little Aussie sauce. Oh my god, that stuff's
maybe
fire.
It's good if you don't tell me what it is first.
Listen, you rather eat them than have them eat me, okay?
I agree with that, but nah, sir.
Enzo, you wouldn't survive the zombie apocalypse. I'm telling you right now, because you're gonna have to eat stuff that you would never think.
I know. If they did be like rats and shit, I'd be like, nah.
Oh, you know what the worst thing is fucking Spam, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Every time I think about it, I know people used to love Spam. Like my friend, he used to like, I got my Spam, got my bread. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Corned beef.
Is that bully beef? Spam bully beef?
It's more like corned beef. Yeah.
I like corned beef. I don't like Spam though.
Corned beef and elbows. Damn, with some fried onions.
It does.
I don't think
it looks like
cat
food, man.
That's the shit that comes out of the can the way it's in the can.
Look at the way it comes out. It comes out like
that's right. I never ate that, man.
It looks like cat food. It smells like it.
Yes, you hit it right on the head, Saggy. I thought it was cat food.
I used to love corned beef, man. I used to eat corned beef like crazy.
Yeah,
but that's not Spam.
No, I know, but you would get them little fucking gristles in it.
Those are the bone.
Yeah, and
the elbows.
That shit turns me the fuck off.
Full of calcium, baby.
Enzo, if I
you get some crunch in your munch, yo.
Yeah, bro. Do you guys watch Naked and Afraid, where they put them out in the woods? They're naked. They got like one little tool. Yeah, they'll be in like ants, beetles, all types of bugs, all types of shit.
Is that like Alone?
I'm always naked. What are you talking about?
There's a show called Alone.
What?
In the wilderness, and they got to survive with the
yeah. Same shit. Yeah. And they'll be like, we've been starving for like 3 days. You see that they already lost like 20 pounds. They'd be like eating like, I found beetles. You want a beetle? Oh yeah, give me that beetle.
There's a stray bird. It's dead. I'll just
hell yeah, fry it up.
If I ever meet Enzo in real life, I'm gonna have to make you some cachupa. It's a Cape Verdean soup. It's got you can put pretty much a lot of stuff in it, but the main ingredients is kale and samp. And samp is basically, it looks like gray corn, but it's the best thing ever. And if you ever get some linguiça, I don't know if y'all had linguiça, but linguiça is a god sausage, I swear. It is so good. It's red and it's a little spicy, but if you can cook it, my mom used to put it in eggs. So linguiça and eggs, it's really good. But if you ever see cachupa, you meet some Cape Verdeans, that's the best soup, dude. My grandma would be like, what you want for your birthday? Cachupa. Just make me a big pot of cachupa. That's it. It is the best soup you will ever eat in your life, I swear.
It got some sausage in it though. I don't fuck with sausage anymore either, man. Hey man, I used to eat all of that shit, right? And then I was on YouTube and I watched them making hot dogs, and I watched them literally throw the whole fucking cow into a grinder, and I was like, nope, I am done. And I've never ate no hot dogs, no Italian sausages, no pepperoni, no bologna, no salami since that. It's been almost 10 years, and then I stopped messing with pork completely. So,
dang.
Yeah, I'm very picky.
That video messed you up, huh?
I'm not gonna just make him some salmon then, some fire salmon. I'm gonna make you some salmon.
Yeah, with salmon.
You know what the trick is with salmon? And I'll tell you, because it's an easy recipe. You know that Montreal steak sauce, the steak seasoning?
Oh, you know about the Montreal steak seasoning?
Oh, I use that on almost everything. So I'm telling you, so get some like adobo and get some oil and mix in some adobo and some of that Montreal steak seasoning and put it all over that salmon, put it in the oven, let it cook. It's delicious.
You guys got Montreal steak seasoning down there?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's cool. That shit is fire, man. I put that shit on almost everything, bro.
God said, right. I'll put it in ramen noodle soup. I don't even care. That stuff's fire.
I've never tried that one, but I've been making hamburgers and shit, and I like anything beef has that fucking Montreal steak spice on it. Fast.
It's good on fish too. It's actually really good. It's good. It's really good seasoning on salmon. I discovered it. My ex-husband's father used to. He had a smoker and he used to put that seasoning on it, and it was like the best thing ever.
You know, I don't eat fish.
No, you don't eat fish?
No seafood whatsoever.
Wait, the salmon count? The salmon
count? Yeah, I'm a picky eater.
Salmon's like the only fish I will religiously eat because it doesn't have a fishy taste to it.
Gotcha.
That's why I like salmon, because it's not like fishy. It doesn't smell.
Love salmon.
It doesn't smell strong like haddock or other fish. So I like salmon. Salmon's like the delicious salmon ever.
Shrimp, lobster, all that stuff.
I'm allergic to those, the crustaceans, so I can't have them. Unfortunately,
I probably got kicked out for a bit. He'll be back.
My mom used to with crabs, dude. My mom was like. She loved her crab food. Like, she would get a bag of crabs and we'd be like, Mom, can we have some? She'd give us the little legs with the very little meat. She'd just devour everything else. I'm telling you.
My background is from Nova Scotia, right? So my whole family's from the Maritimes. So it's like fish, lobster, all that shit. When you want to talk about the best fish and lobster in Canada, you get it from the Maritimes, from Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, places like that. That's where my family is from. So my mom, my dad, they would eat all of that shit. And when I was young, I'd be sitting at the table for hours because they wouldn't let me leave until I ate that shit. So I guess because I was so forced to eat it that I don't fuck with it now. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I feel you there. If you're forced to eat something, you're just like, I'm an adult now. I can choose my food.
That's like Old Boy, man. Old Boy, you had to eat that shit for like 15 years. The same fucking thing. You get tired of it, you know?
Yeah. The worst thing I ever seen, and it was on Fear Factor, man.
Oh,
and they had to eat fucking
buffalo penises. Oh, bull testicles, something testicle and or penis related. And Joe Rogan's just sitting there laughing like, oh.
Nastiest shit I ever seen. So
I don't think I'd ever eat that though. Like, I'm not a picky eater, but I think I have my limits. Like
Joe Rogan was like, oh, and just so you guys know, we made sure we put extra semen on the testicles for you guys. All right, enjoy. You know,
bro. I kid you not. When they bit into it,
why did I come back to this?
When they bit into it, I could have swore I seen semen shoot out the fucking testicle. Like that was
nice. It's the creaminess, man. You get the cream filled.
I don't know what the fuck it was, but when she bit into it, there was this juice that just squirted out, and I was like, oh, that, like, I was literally almost throwing up.
It's like, damn, man, can I get that medium well, please?
I mean, I'm
damn,
telling
Joe Rogan.
You, yeah, that fear. When they start doing that, I'm just like, people eat that stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah, Jackass too. They were eating all types of like gross stuff down there, man.
Bro, they ate fucking shit in Jackass.
Yeah, like straight up.
I'm gonna say a very bad joke, but in my head, when you think back on that show, all the women eating the penises, I'm just like, girl, don't act like this is your first time.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Shit.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, guys, so we're going to get into my topic. Saggy, did you have anything you wanted to talk about?
I was going to say, does Saggy have anything?
I started watching Titans.
Okay. What'd you think?
I like this, and I really wish Titans was done a lot earlier in the game because I think it would have done really well for DC because the only I used to like the CW shows a lot.
Ooh.
And those ones I enjoyed, but like if Titans came out around that time, I think that would have been like a game changer. And I think that this is a show that I think they should do more of these and make these characters a lot more dark. I'm liking it so far. I just started first season, so no spoilers.
Okay.
But
I'm watching it.
Because here's the thing, I didn't watch it first when it came out because it was only on DC streaming service and I wasn't trying to pay for that. But now it's on HBO Max. And at first I was skeptical too because I did not like Starfire's look. I was like, what are they doing to this character? Why does she look like a hooker? What's going on? But now it's making more sense. But I'm liking it. And I'm like, holy crap, dude. I'm in love with Dick Grayson. That's my man now. So I'm just claiming him.
The show is good. It's season 3. They dropped 3 episodes last week, which I watched. And it's fire, bro. If you guys ain't watching Titans, you need to watch Titans. It is fire.
Yeah, because I was...
Netflix?
No, it's actually on
DC?
CW.
Oh, CW? Oh, it is? Okay.
That's where we go.
Yeah, I tried finishing, like you said, that last season of The Flash. I still have 2 more episodes. I can't fucks with it, man. It's too much random plot elements and shit to go on. So,
going down. What is happening with the Flash? I don't know what they.
I know it's getting
really
like
bad. They used to have like a focus thing. Every season was like, this is our main focus. Yeah, we have our villain of the week, but it's time to get back to the A story. Now it's just like, all right, first the mirror. Well, I don't want to spoil it. Whatever, I don't care. The mirror chick, then this part, then this part, then where's Joe gonna go? Then where's Allegra gonna go? Then where's so and so? It's too much nonsense, and it's really frustrating to watch. So I might be done with the Flash.
Yeah,
I'm not done with it. I'm not done with it because I love those shows. But this last season was so hard to watch.
I got to the Godspeed part, and I'm like, "There's 6." Sorry, Roberto. I know you're looking at me like I have like 18 heads. Like, what the fuck? There's like the Godspeed clones fighting the other Godspeed clones, and then our son and daughter and future. Yeah, like this is something that I would make fun of on like one of my parody shows. But
I saw that clip with all of them fighting.
Lightsabers.
Oh my god!
You know what's funny is
Nonsense.
I came across it came up on my recommendations, and it was a video where somebody took that scene where they were all fighting the Godspeed and they made it into a Power Rangers intro.
It could have, it could have been a Power Rangers intro. It really could have been.
Oh my god!
I was dying. I'm like, but as far as that topic, like, I guess the only topic I would have is because like I just started watching Titans. I know you guys have been watching it, so I was like, I'm really liking Titans and Flash right now.
I haven't watched it, but I heard because I watched Red Letter Media, they were talking very highly of Doom Patrol, so I might actually fucks with that.
Doom Patrol's good too.
Okay. I might fucks with that because I know Millie Shapiro's on it and I really like her, and there's people I like on it, so I might check out Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol is good, man. I didn't see the second season yet, but the first season is really good. Like it's fucking funny, bro.
Bro,
and Brandon Fraser's in it. He's hilarious. Yeah, he's hilarious.
If it's a TV show, you have an investment into it, and you really have to like it. You know what I'm saying?
Stop hitting on Titans. It's amazing. So you know it's amazing. Bro, when you saw Robin say F Batman, you were probably just like, oh, we going there. This is where we're going. Yeah, don't lie, Yello. I see you.
Isn't there Lightning Girl? No, not Black Lightning, but Lightning Girl or who's the new one? Supergirl, not Supergirl.
Oh, Stargirl.
Stargirl. Yeah, how's that? Is that
Stargirl is fire too, bro?
You think?
No, I am.
I think you really like DC.
Roberto didn't like it. Roberto didn't like you. Seen it, right, Roberto? You weren't feeling it.
Yeah, it's too 16ish, you know. Too like
so it's CW shit, like old school CW, like Dawson's Creek shit.
I'm kind of there with Roberto when I started watching it, but I listen, Enzo. Well, no, you told me to give it a chance, so I'm gonna give it a chance. But I didn't like it at first either because that same reason Roberto said it was like it started off kind of like a teen rom-dram thing, and I was just not feeling it. But if it gets good, I'll give it another go. Yeah,
it does get good. It does. I mean, for me, when I first saw the first episode and I saw the fight with the oh my god, the bad guys, can't remember what the name of the group is right now, it's slipping my mind. But when I saw that fight, I was like, okay, that's good. And then they bring in Solomon Grundy, and he looks good in it.
Okay.
Man.
I feel like the villains have too much power.
Oh, I like that. Then that's good.
The villains are the best part of that show, to be honest.
Oh, good.
With you.
Because the Flash, it's like, oh no, we have this overwhelming problem, like the mirror lady. Okay, let's just hold hands and end it. The end. It's like, what? Like that's how you're gonna end? Like to me, that's really, really bad storytelling. If you have a very powerful villain that's taking control of the show, that like we have to figure out a solution for this guy or this group of people, otherwise we're gonna fail. That's way better than a weak villain. Like the Flash, it's like they consistently like we have a bunch of Godspeeds to fight the other ones. All right, and that's it.
The only villain in the CW shows I ever really felt was kind of like OP, really dangerous.
The Thinker.
No, not the Thinker. Deathstroke for me.
Deathstroke was
okay. Yeah,
in those seasons of Arrow, Deathstroke was fire.
Is that a different Is there a different Deathstroke in the Titan show than in that one? Oh, okay, different actor. Yeah,
and he's good too, though.
Yeah, okay. I heard he was good. I'm not there, but I heard he was good. But yeah, no, that Deathstroke, the way that he literally like screwed with the Arrow, like he wasn't even like a villain that was just like, I'm gonna fight you. He messed with that boy in real life. Like he messed with his family. He showed up at the homeboy's house and homeboy knew who he was, and he coming in acting all like that stuff. That mental thing made him the most dangerous character in the Arrowverse, in my opinion.
And see, I hate to do this, but I'm going to do it. Like, for me, that's why I really resonate with the Marvel shows, like Daredevil, not Jessica Jones as much, Daredevil, Luke Cage. Those villains will really, like, mess you up, like the Kingpin, like Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin, and, Luke Cage's villains. Like, they will kill your family, they'll kill your friends, they'll kill everybody that you associate with. Like, the looming threat is really there, so I really like those shows a lot.
Of course, Matt. Of course, Matt. Brown's Tiger.
I'm with her though. That actor is
Michael Jai White.
Brown's Tiger. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? Do you feel the same way about like Daredevil and not Jessica Jones as much or Iron Fist, but
Daredevil was good. The villains and they did Bullseye so fucking good in that fucking season.
Oh, hell yeah. And even Jessica Jones, though, at least like Kilgrave was like a real villain.
I didn't like Jessica Jones, though.
I liked it in the beginning, but it kind of, I lost interest after the first season.
The only thing that was good in Jessica Jones is when Luke Cage was digging that shit out. So they were making the bed and shit.
I was going to say, when they got on and it was like, bam, whoa.
Roberto, I think you would like Luke Cage, man. And especially with, what's the guy? Bushmaster. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a guy in there called Bushmaster. He's Jamaican accent and everything.
I liked Bushmaster a lot. He was fire, man.
I have a little confession to make.
Go ahead.
That's what the show's popular opinion. Okay. I like Black Lightning.
Oh, so do I.
A lot of people get on me, but I like Black Lightning.
I love Black Lightning.
It can be kind of cheesy at times, but I have a guilty pleasure for Black Lightning. I just finished the season that just dropped on Netflix, and I really like Black Lightning. I like what they do with the show. I like it,
I don't know shit about it, but at least I'm pretty sure they're not traveling through time and going to different worlds and using all these lame writing devices and shit that these other shows use. So maybe it might be better.
I hear a lot of people complain of Black Lightning saying that, oh, they do a lot of black issues, but I'm like, well, it's a black fucking show. What do you expect? You know what I mean? Of course, they're gonna go into issues that black people have, and people are complaining about that about Black Lightning. And I just like, nah, I love me some Black Lightning.
In the beginning, the whole, you know, black message was okay, but I think moving forward at this point in my head, I'm like, all right, we get it, we're black, but let's get back to being superheroes. Like we established that this is a black community, you're here for the people, but it's always got to come down to like some kind of like message. And I'm like, it's we're that deep into this show, like, come on.
People say that about Falcon and the Winter Soldier too, where it's like, but no, I didn't think that took away from that either. I thought that everything was good with that too.
And Tobias Wales is fucking fire in that show, bro.
I love Tobias Wales.
Oh man, he is so good in that shit. I love him, man. You should watch it, Roberto. You should check it out. You like it.
And now, is he?
So
really,
I don't look so clueless.
Is that actor really out? He's really albino. He's an albino African American man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's actually there. Someone showed me a video where he's actually like, he tries to rap, like there's a freestyle and shit. I think he was trying to do some in music and stuff like that. It wasn't that good, but yeah.
But he said he's an albino black man, the guy?
Yeah, he's an African American, but he's albino.
Yeah,
so
albino.
Yeah, so when you see him on the show, that's really what he looks like. That's not makeup or aesthetics. That's
yeah.
Okay. He looks like.
Yeah, right. And Caleb said, Nzo, it's Walking Dead season premiere is Sunday. I'm hyped, bro. Yeah, me too. I cannot wait for this final season of the Walking Dead.
Season 20?
Ooh, yes. So, fun fact. Remember how I said I was working on a web series?
Mm-hmm.
It's a Walking Dead web series.
Ah, it's even better. Also, you're a Walking Dead fan.
I'm a
what season is it, Nzo?
Hardcore.
11.
It's 11. This is the final season, though.
Well, what do you mean? Like it's a parody of the show?
No. So, I could give you guys like a little story. So basically, it's going to be called Walking Dead: The Watchers, and the Watchers are a group of survivors who, as their name implies, just watches. So basically, what the premise of my story, like the first episode, the pilot episode, it's basically goes back to like the prison. Where they just killed the governor, and then you see somebody in the bushes or somebody in the back with binoculars watching, and then they take out a book, and in the book you see a list of names of all the communities and stuff that we've seen in the story so far, and they cross off the governor because now he's dead. And then the leader of this group, the Watchers, he's blind, they call him Eyes, and then there's two characters, two females, his daughter and adopted daughter. One is named Len, the other name is Ren. They're representing the left and right eye. That's kind of their title. And basically the community, their premise is they watch how other survivors, how other people survive, and they adopt their survivors things for their community. And they only have one rule: don't intervene and don't be seen. So you can't intervene with other communities. They don't want to be part of these communities. They just adapt from what works. So if like somebody, so say the governor's group died, they know what didn't work for that community, why that didn't work for them, and they adapt. So that's what basically the purpose is. But one of the characters in the story, she kind of, because you know, it's also kind of like a fan thing. I have a thing for Daryl Dixon. Sorry, y'all, I can't deny it. But
most people do, yeah, most people do.
But she starts developing like a feelings for Daryl, and that causes a conflict of interest because their community is built on staying away from people and just watching them. Where she wants to be more involved because now she's wanting to feel love again. So it's kind of like one of those things, and it's only gonna be 5 episodes because it'll be short because the show's ending. But I've been always wanted to do film, and I love The Walking Dead, and since The Walking Dead is ending, I thought it'd be a good time to kind of do something like that for like next year, start filming something.
That would be
you want to film like a live action thing?
Yeah, it's gonna be live action. Yes.
Nice.
It's like all awesome.
Yeah, Walking Dead is fire, so I'm glad, because a lot of people talk about, oh, it fell off and this and that. And I was like, nah, man, I still enjoy the show. When they brought in Negan and he fucking killed Glenn and shit, yo, that still is my favorite episode.
Yeah, Negan's an amazing character.
Did you read the books though?
No, I didn't.
So I read the books up to a certain part. The thing that's interesting about Walking Dead that people who didn't read the books understand is some of the characters have been drastically changed from the show. Like Carol in the books, she died in the prison
early.
She should have been dead. And she was not as badass as Carol in the show. As she was actually a weak woman,
right?
And and that's why it's very interesting to see all the characters survive. So for instance, like in the comic books right now, Carl's still alive.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, So there are a lot of things that they're doing with the show that I'm really excited to see what they're going to do and how they're going to end it, because they caught up to the books. I think the reason why there's ending is because I think the writer's done with the series as well.
Right.
But yeah, Walking Dead Negan is a badass. I love Negan. Like, oh my god, last season 10. Oh my god,
that's a perfect example of a great villain.
The fucking last episode, Here is Negan, about his backstory, I think was one of the best episodes they had in a long time. That episode was so good.
I took your advice. I did watch the episode. Yeah, it was pretty good. And it's interesting to see where they'll go with Maggie and Negan's connections. Very interesting.
Oh my god, that was
I want to see what happens
there. Oh my god.
At the end, right, yes. And then Negan just gave that grin, like, I'm back. I was like,
bro, the first thing I thought in my head was like, it's going down next season. Holy crap.
Me too. I don't think they're going to do that, though. I think they're going to find a way to make them work together, because I've seen some trailers and it looks like Negan's like taking more of a leader role, but I'm definitely excited for when that starts out.
How did you feel about Andrew Lincoln and the actress who plays Michonne? How did you feel about their departure? Like, how did that feel for you as a fan of The Walking Dead?
I didn't like it. I thought for a while it kind of lacked without Rick there. But I want to see Negan take a better role. I kind of gravitated to Negan a lot more since he came in there. So if he's more prominent in this season, I would be okay with it. Michonne, on the other hand, I liked her character. I was upset that she left, but I want to see the movie. I want to see what they do with the movie entirely.
Are they still doing it? Are they still doing it?
They're still doing it, yeah.
Okay, because I haven't heard anything about it since they announced it, but I felt the same way. Like when Andrew Lincoln left, I was like, well, how are they going to do? Who's going to be the focal point of the show?
Right.
And then season 10, it was mostly. I felt like it was mostly Michonne who was kind of taking the reign. And also, I thought Judith was going to be kind of, because Judith's a badass. What?
Yeah.
But when she left, I was just like, well, how is the show going to continue without at least them? But still watching it, and I saw that they were kind of focusing on more of the other characters as well, and introducing new ones, which was Princess. Holy crap!
Right.
I like Princess. How do you feel about Princess?
I like her too. Yeah, I liked her too. And that episode where they were trapped, right? And she was having those flashbacks and shit. That was a fire episode too.
I was confused. Were you? See, I usually could predict how certain things go, but that whole story arc when she was trapped in that train, and then you like find out it was all in her head, and I was like, I didn't see that coming at all.
Neither did I. 100%.
They still got me. Listen, y'all sleep on Walking Dead. Walking Dead's so good.
Yeah, even Fear the Walking Dead isn't as bad. I mean, it's not as good, but it's the last season with fucking Morgan. It was really good. So
I haven't seen Fear the Walking Dead. So that's where Morgan went.
That's where Morgan is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering why we haven't seen Morgan in a while, and that's interesting. Because I was gonna finish The Walking Dead, then go back to watch Fear the Walking Dead. Because I figured they were separate. But that's where Morgan went. That makes sense.
He's been there for like the last, I think, 3 seasons now. This will be the 3rd or 4th, something like that. And so when he left The Walking Dead, he ends up on there, and he's basically the star of that one now.
Oh, because I loved Morgan. When he left, I was like, Morgan, come back. You need to use your stick.
I like Morgan too. So watch Fear, you'll like that too. You'll definitely
watch
like that. So now we'll get into my topic, which has to do with, I guess I wouldn't say YouTube drama, but just YouTube shit, right? So for me, I've been on YouTube for a year. I've collaborated with a lot of people, and I like collaborating with people. I like bringing new people on the show. My issue is sometimes you be collaborating with someone, or they be on the show or something, or you pop in their chat and they'll be like, hey man, it's great. I'm going to have you on my show sometime. And then you never fucking get that invitation. I've never asked anybody to be put on their show. Like, I just don't. Like, if you want to have me on, no problem. But if you send me an invitation or you say, I'm going to have you on the show, then I'll reach out to you like, hey, what's up, man? I'm going to be on the show, whatever. Yeah, no problem. And then you get, like Roberto does, crickets. And it's fucking, it's fucking annoying to me, right? Because I like collaborating. I never ask anybody to be on the show, but just be real. Why fucking be fake and tell me that you're gonna invite me on your show, and then when you're doing your show, you never invite me on. Plus, you invite other people on their show, but you've never had me on your show one time. Like, there's like 3 people, and I'm not gonna call no names, right? But pretty big channels, you know, that have said that they would invite me on and never had me on, you know. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna beg nobody, but be real about it. I've always been real on YouTube since I've been on this shit. That's why we do this show. We keep it 100%. But at the end of the day, if you can't keep it 100, then don't even make that invitation. Like, what's the point of doing that?
Do you think it's personal or forgetful?
Well, this is what I say. One of them, right? It was on Rob's show. And, you know, I was like, he popped on the show. We were in the backstage. I was like, hey, man, you know, I like what you guys do over there. He's like, oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, link me up. I'll have you on the show one time. So I was like, okay, cool. So I linked him up, right? I was like, hey, man, you know, I can available because they do a show on a certain day. I'm available, you know, if you guys want to come on. He's like, oh, yeah, kind of things going on right now. But as soon as it's done, I'll have you on.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Never heard from the person again.
That's
you know
bullshit.
What I mean? So
if they tell you to link them up, like, not like I'm going to link you. I tell you to link me up, and then you do, and I fucking send you back on your way. That's dirt, yo.
Right, but that's the point. Like, why even make that invitation?
Exactly.
Like, we can sit down and have a conversation. You don't have to fucking invite me on the show if you don't want to have me on there.
It's it's what I call the Hollywood lunch, man. That's why, like, I'm even worried about a little bit about dealing with some people, you know, where it's like, oh yeah, I'll totally do that to stroke your own ego. You know what I mean? That's because those are people that you might see in person. Nowadays, like, you can just talk to somebody on the internet. You might not even know what they look like or sound like. They're sitting in their parents' basement or whoever's basement, and they feel like, oh yeah, I can just brush them off. I can just block them. Like, nobody has any type of I don't know, like camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've always invited me on the show. What was that?
You froze for a second there.
Did I froze?
Yeah.
But no, but Lynn, like, if I do the interview with her, I definitely want to have you on because I know that you're a big fan of that movie. So I would have you come in and ask some questions or whatever. But yeah, there's too much nonsense on here, and that's why, like, another reason why I want to do low priority. Like, I'm doing the O.O.C, and that's probably it, man. I do my videos. You know what I mean? My videos, I don't have to interact with people. I know you have more of a higher tolerance for people. That's why we need more Nzos, because I know you're the person that will bring on some of these people. And, you know, I'm not going to name names either, but there's people that I just, like, do not want to be on here.
Associated with, right?
This fucking person, male and or female. It's like, oh my God, dude, I would never ever talk to this person in real life. So for me, it's like, yeah, doing my videos, I can do it myself. I give my own opinion, and if you want to talk in the comment section, you can do that. But you're not going to, throw my flow off, and you're not going to, interrupt what I'm saying. It's much
that's
easier.
The thing, right? Like, I would go into a dude's chat, right, and I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?" And, like, right live on the fucking air, "Hey, how you doing, man? Oh yeah, I got to get you on my show, man." Never hear from him, and I've had this, and I've had these people on my show, right? That's what I do. Like, I've had fucking people, their first streams were on my show. Ninjoid, when he started, I had him on my show. Ostinator, when he started, I had him on my show. I didn't care because they supported me, right? So I'm like, yo, listen, I'm gonna fucking promote you guys. If you guys been supporting me from the first time I did a show, the first time you see me, you guys have been supporting me. All right, no problem. Boom, I'm gonna have you on my show. I've branched out. I met MSK, met K-Dots, met Ashley, met Yello, met all these people, right? And I've had them on my show, and they've had me on theirs. But there's just a certain people, for some reason, they feel like, oh yeah, I can have you on, no problem, I'll invite you on. But then when time comes, they never do it, and I have an issue with that. Like, just don't invite me.
Well, for me,
they don't walk the walk, you know.
Well, for me, I'd love to have people on my channel. It's just the content I do
Oh, I know what you
don't,
do.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the content I do is like, you know, I don't really extend like, yeah, if you have something that you want to bring to me and you want to do it on my stream, yeah, I'm down. You're always welcome. Just let me know. But when it
Right.
comes to like invite people, because people will be like, you know, I do invite people like, yeah, if you want to be on my stream, I'd love to have, you know, kind of conversation, but like we got to come together and have a topic. Because like I said, my channel's all over the place. You know, I do a lot of drama stuff. I sometimes do movie talks. I like doing, I like having these type of shows more on other people's streams than mine, because when it's on mine and I'm hosting it, I feel like I have to pay attention to the chat as well as the panel, and that gets to me overwhelming. So that's probably why, like, you know, because I've had people ask me too, like, oh, how come you don't invite me to show? I'm like, because I can't focus with a panel and entertain my chat at the same time. But that's why I like doing these streams with people, because it means I can relax and you know, and that's for me is good. But yeah, I do understand. I've had that instance before where people would say, hey, you should come on my show sometime at time, and never get the invite. But for me, it's like, oh, well, okay, well, then, I mean, I have my channel. I'm just gonna, whatever. If that's the case, then that's the case.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, right? I don't care about fucking being on your channel. It's just, if you're gonna extend an invitation, you know, and then don't back it up, there's no reason for you to extend the invitation if you never expected to have me on your channel. There's just no reason to do that.
Like, I feel like it's like a courtesy. I feel like they're trying to be nice to make it seem like, hey, I like you and I should have you on the channel, but then you never have you on the channel.
But you're right. So that makes it seem like you're just full of shit, right? It makes it just seem like you're like, oh yeah, well, I'm on here and I like you, but no, you're not good enough to be on my channel though. So it's like,
because of a subscriber. So that's another thing. Like, I want to go, I'd rather personally, because I only have like 150 subs, I'd rather go on somebody else's channel myself anyway. So, you know, instead of do it like, just like with the interview with Michael Cernosky, I was like, you know what, let's do it on LDG's channel because he has more subs or whatever, and more people can watch it, and et cetera, et cetera. So, but yeah, I'm gonna steer away from live streams in general for the most part.
Well, you see, that's the thing. I can understand that, but at the same time too, you have to do that for yourself too, because you never know what can blow up, and you don't want to have an opportunity where, like, if you get this woman, it's on your channel. I'm not going to see, like, let's do it on my channel because I have more people. I'll tweet you out so that the people that follow me can see, you know what I mean, where I'm at and stuff like that. But it's going to be on your channel because something like that can help your channel blow up. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help the people that fuck with me. I want their channels to blow up too. I want all you guys to be monetized.
Right.
So.
And as a community, like with YouTubers, it's like we're all in this together, especially when we're small. Because right now our competition is the bigger YouTubers who already have established their platforms. And now we're trying to catch up. And the only way we do that is by supporting each other, having, you know, meeting new people. You know, like I met Nzo. I followed him for a while. I was actually, when you got monetized, I remember being there. And, you know, and then we kind of reconnected. And, you know, that's how you do it. Like we reconnect, you bring new people to new audience, and then, you know, you get yourself out there. But that's what this community is. And like I like going with Roberto, if you want to get in the YouTube game, like I said, we got to support each other, because our biggest competition are all those bigger YouTubers that have been there for a while.
Right,
you know?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And I've been on a big channel. I've been on Rob's channel. Rob has like 26K subs, right? So I've been on his channel. So it's not like I need to fucking go on big people's channels. I'm happy doing it the way I'm doing it. It's just for me. If you send me an invite, I guess I'm old school. I expect you to fucking back up that talk. You know what I mean? I expect you to back it up. If I send out an invite, if I say, hey, would you come on my show? No problem. I'm going to tell you what day. If you can come, you get the link. You know what I mean? And that's what I do. I've had people on my show. I wouldn't have met people if I didn't do that. If I just stuck in my corner and had only the people that I was messing with, I wouldn't have met Saggy. I wouldn't have met MSK and all these people, right? Even though MSK reached out to me, but still, I wouldn't have been doing stuff like that. So I'm just like, don't blow wind up my ass. You know what I mean? If you want to have me on the show and have a conversation, you feel I bring something to the table, then have me on. But if you don't plan to do that, then
instead of like having you like hang on, like leech on, like, oh yeah, I'll totally have you on the show. I really just want your support, and I want you to come in, but I really don't want you on the show.
Right.
Like that type of stupid bullshit.
Right.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
It's annoying to me. Like it just bothers the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? Like, I always keep it real, like I said. And if I can help out people, I will help them out. I will have you on my show. Not a problem. Nindre had like fucking 30 subs when I had him on my show. It had nothing to do with that. But
Not everybody rolls like that for it.
he supported me and I did it. You know what I mean? Roberto's on YouTube because of me. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I just, you're right. You can't expect people to do the things that you do. You know what I mean? You can't do that because people are people. But at the end of the day, I'm just like,
that's where you see the true and the fake.
You know, yeah, and life is too short and it's too tough, especially for us. You know what I mean? And we're well out of high school and all that bullshit. So I have a kid. You know, I have my job. I can't really be like Stralick. Oh, I wonder what so-and-so thinks. I wonder what this random YouTuber that I had one show with thinks. It's like, if it's not going to be A, fun, B, productive, and C, help me grow in any way, then I don't want to do it. I don't really want any type of like.
But you got to be prepared for a little bit of that. I mean, it's in life, you know. You meet 10 people. Sure. There's one asshole. If you keep running away from that asshole, you're going to be running forever. You just got to learn to inhale them and not let them affect you. You know they're there, they're surviving, and that's it. Don't 100%. Give them any more oxygen than that, you know?
Yeah, I agree with you. 100%.
Because how are you going to find these people out if you don't have an incident like this happen? It's better something small like this.
Hey, I guess
than you put all your fucking eggs in that basket and then give you something to read.
Their comments and their dislikes help the algorithm, so fuck it, I guess. Yeah, I'll take it. You know?
Yeah, well, it is what it is, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I know who I fuck with. I know who fucks with me. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, you know? I know, and I know, like Saggy was saying, she don't invite people on her channel. I know what she does on her channel, right? And I don't know if I want to get into some of the drama that she gets into on her channel, right? So I can understand that. And I can understand you not inviting people over there, you know? But yeah.
Because I'm self-aware of my content, you know? I'm very self-aware of what I do. And I also know, like, why am I going to invite people who I like to get involved in stuff that I'm inserting myself into, because they don't need to insert themselves in the drama. You know, a lot of people that watch my channel, they don't know about half the crap I'm talking about. They'll watch me talk about stuff. They don't know what I'm talking about, but they're there just to watch me rant and rave about something. But, you know, so I would love to have, you know, Nzo on my stream. But when we have something that you know he wants to talk about, if he wants to talk about my channel, but if it's something, you know, I don't mind being here either, because I mean it doesn't matter to me. I just know that when it comes to my channel, most of my topics are drama or stuff that maybe he doesn't know about, doesn't want to talk about. So I don't extend invites often, you know. I'll do call-in shows very rarely, but aside from that, but I understand how he feels, because like it does feel like kind of you're being ghosted for no reason. Like you did something wrong where the dude's like, oh yeah, come on my channel, and then you don't hear nothing. You're like, well, did I do something wrong? Did I make a video that you didn't like? Or like now your head's wondering, like, why did you invite me if you weren't going to have me on ever? Like, and people will take that as, oh, Nzo's feeling entitled. And it's like, no, that's not what it is. It's not what it is at all. It's literally a respect thing. If you invite somebody to be on your show or to collaborate, just like any business, you know, we're doing this kind of like a business transaction, you know, we're collabing. So if you want to invite me to do something with you, at least let me know whether we're still doing it or not. Don't leave me hanging in the dust, like sitting there wondering, because then that's just disrespectful.
Absolutely.
I think I subbed to you, but I don't know. I'll have to check out your stuff because I don't know.
And if I told you to reach out to me, Nzo, and I was busy at that time, I would tell you, you know what? Let's do this next week. Right. Let's do this in 2 weeks. I would give you a spot, at least some kind of respect, like Saggy said. But it all comes down to that respect. It's either like, there or it isn't.
It's like they expect you to run them down, you know what I mean? Like I said, I ain't running fucking nobody down to be on their channel. I've been doing fine by myself. I may not have the amount of subs that you have, but hey, I'm doing fine, you know what I mean? I'm building my stuff. It's yours. And it's mine, exactly. So I don't need to be running anybody down, you know? I've been trying to they haven't responded yet, but I've been trying to reach out to Have and Preach, see if I can get them on the channel. You know what I mean? If it happens, it happens. It'll be good, right? But it's not because they have like 1 million subs. Because I like some of the stuff that they do. I've been following them for a long time. You know.
Why is Matt sending the white flag?
She may think I'm talking about her, but I'm not.
I was gonna say, is someone feeling a little insecure out there?
This is why.
What was that?
Well, I'm sorry. What happened? I missed.
No, he asked why she's sending the white flag, and
maybe you don't, if you, I
I'm
see it
not
on my
talking
phone
about-
that
I
it's a
couldn't
white
see
flag
it.
on the chat. It just looks like
See, for me, that's why I can't host the show, because when I start reading the chat, I get lost in it. I totally was zoning out on whatever the fuck is going on.
It's the
I'm like,
only
what's
reason
happening?
I'm wearing my glasses, Josh.
I can't be
Because
watching.
if
I
take
can't.
these things
I'm
off-
sorry, chat. I love you guys out there. Usually when Anzo puts the chat up, I'll watch it, but you know,
I always check the chat, man. Without the chat,
I should.
we ain't nothing without the chat.
But I got lost in the sauce for a second. Though. I zoned out on it.
I couldn't see. Yeah, because it's a white background. I couldn't see. I was
Right.
like, what is that?
Yeah, I didn't know it was a flag either.
It wasn't for my
Roberto just
phone.
said it.
I thought it was like a
Because on my
special
phone,
character.
it's a white flag. When I look there, I'm like, what the hell is
I thought it was
that?
like a special, like, foreign character. Like she was like she typed a word. I'm like, wait, what language is that? And I was like, oh, it's a freaking emoji.
I put two and two together because
I
my
hate the
cricket,
layout
how my
of it.
cricket looks on this thing, it don't look like no cricket.
Gotcha.
I was like
Like-
tripping.
Like even for me, I have been following Saggy for a long time, so I know about the past life, I will say,
Mhm.
right? Because those dudes used to fuck with some dudes that I mess with.
Mhm.
So that's how I first saw you, right? And I saw your change over time. And even at one point, I wanted to do a stream with like all females, like us and a female panel, right? And
Gotcha.
someone had mentioned your name, and at the time I was like, I don't know about that one, right?
A lot of people
Right.
were like that when I first came on the scene. Trust me, I know.
But then and that stream that we were on MSK, that wasn't the first stream we were on together, right? You were on DJ's stream one time and I was there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And there was another stream that you were on one time was there. And I was quiet because I like to observe and see how things are going, right? And then after watching you, I realized that, yeah, she's not fucking with those guys no more. And that's
No.
good. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean, everyone has their dark past, you know, and like I said, I've talked about this plenty of times because I'm very open about it. I just assumed it was just a bunch of people who did you know YouTube, and it was fun. It was a fun thing, and I didn't think much of it because like I didn't understand, and I didn't want to understand, and I was just like, I'm just here doing a character that people were having fun with, and that's all it was to me. But then when that group try to get me more involved in the drama aspect, because now there was an explanation of why they are making fun of the people they are making fun of, and they had convinced me that these people were bad people, which justified what we were doing. But then I got to know, you know what really started? Justin Proper. When I met that man, I was like, I remember this too. I was on a stream with him, and they were going hard on him because of his background and his connections with people, and he took it. And he was taking it in stride, and he stayed there for the whole stream. And then after the stream, we were in the back, and I was like, I respect you for that. Like, you sat there, and then we started talking, and I was like, I love this dude. We have so much in common. I was like, I don't understand why these guys hate you, because to me, they were making it seem like y'all were the enemy, right? Y'all were the bad people, and they did X, Y, and Z. So when I met people and started actually talking to them, I'm like, I don't see where this stuff is coming from. Y'all are some good ass people, and I like you, and you're a lot like me. And yeah, I like to troll, but at the same time, like, I love people. So when the drama got to a head, and I was like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm gonna talk to whoever I want to talk to, and I did that, and I wanted to meet people, and I started meeting people, and I was like, damn, I love all of y'all. Like, how could I not? And that's when people were like, oh, Saggy, I remember her. I remember that chick from back in those days. And I'm just like, yeah, no, not me anymore. I'm sorry. I apologize. You know, people can change.
Absolutely,
I'm the opposite,
100%.
man. I'm the total opposite, man. I can't stand people. But, you know, I'm working on it. I'm trying, and I kind of have no choice where I am. But most of the time, man, even though I'm a DJ, I try to stay like to myself in the booth. When fucking people come in there and start asking, can you play this? Can you play that? I'm like, nah, get out of my. Yeah, I'm very different, man. I'm very different in real life.
Right. Oh, I'm the same in real life.
It's tough. It's tough for me to talk to people. Like, I'll talk to a person one-on-one, but when I get into groups and large groups, that's why I'm happy, man. Anzo has me on these streams. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, who's going to be on there? Da, da, da. But once I get on, I feel better. I feel better. Like I feel like rejuvenated. You know what I mean? I feel better when it's.
And you know the irony? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Nzo.
No, you first. You first.
Well, I was gonna say because I was reading Mad Mama's bit. She knows what I'm talking about because she was around. But here's the irony of all this. That those people that I was talking about, right? They would always tell me that what I was doing on YouTube. Oh, it wasn't good and no one's going to watch me. And it's ironic that the people that they were making fun of and dogging are the same people who helped me get monetized. So that is the best karma ever, is that the same people that they were crapping on and made me think that these were bad people, they're the ones that built me up. Talk about irony. That's the best karma and the best vengeance I can ever get on that group, is that they told me I was never going to do nothing on YouTube. My content was sucky. And the people they make fun of are the same people who helped me get to where I am. So that's all thanks to all y'all, honestly.
And to be real, your content never sucked. So if they told you that, they were just fucking hating, because it never sucked. Your content never sucked. Even when you're going in, you go in. And,
right. Oh, I go in.
You know, I love that shit too. I love the drama shit. I ain't gonna lie. The fucking Abba and Priest shit had me watching their videos for 3 days straight, going back and forth. What's gonna happen? So drama sells, you know what I mean? And if that's how people build their channel, I have no issue with it.
For me, it's all about keeping it real. No fake shit. No follow fashion shit. Be you, and you will draw it.
Well, it's funny. The last stream I did, some people in my chat, they'd be like, "Oh, Saggy's doing drama again." I'm like, "Hey, listen. The last stream I did, I didn't do drama. Where were y'all at? You weren't here. Now I'm doing drama. You're all here. Stop bitching at me about me doing my drama streams, because clearly you're here to watch it. So
exactly.
Well, that's true. 100%. Hey, I don't know. I don't necessarily know what you do, but yeah, that's the true fact. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah.
That's what Lauren said.
It's called choice.
If you don't watch it, don't like it.
But that's the thing. When you're not doing the drama, they won't watch. You know,
the irony.
This show,
like irony, man.
This show had the most views and the most people watching one time when we did that stream about drama. When we were talking about drama, that was the most views we had on that stream.
I was a little lost.
The biggest thing that ticks me off, though, is, like I said, the people who will say, "Oh, Saggy, you're always in the drama. You're always in the drama." But you're always here for it, so shut up.
Hey, there you go.
You want this. You wanted me to do this. Every time I do a drama stream, y'all are tuning in, and then you have the audacity to be like, "Oh, Saggy, you're doing a drama stream again," but you want it, so that gives you what you want.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
So what do you do? So Saggy, you do like Keemstar type stuff, or is that what it is?
Well, it's not even like I intentionally. So people think I intentionally look for drama. That's not the case. I just unfortunately have a lot of people that I communicate with and talk to, and I follow a lot of people, and sometimes I happen to be involved in drama. So if I only talk about drama if I'm directly involved in it, or there are people who I'm connected to that are having drama, and sometimes I'll do that stuff, but like sometimes I'll just have movie talk, and stuff. It very varies on the day. Like if I wake up on Twitter and there's some bull crap going on and people are fighting, maybe I'll boot up a live stream if I'm pissed off enough. If it pissed me off enough, I'm booting up a live stream.
Then you got to be on this show. You got shit to get off your chest, Saggy.
Right.
And that's what my content is. That's me getting stuff off my chest. That's how I feel.
Nice.
And that's what I said, man. Like this is the show. Get off your chest. So if you wanted to bring that talk here, we don't fucking care. Whatever it is, you got to get off your chest. That's what this show is about, right? Me and Roberto. When I was started, I was doing a lot of pop culture stuff and everything like that. And then when I connected with Roberto, it was like, I want to do something real, because I was on Rob Storm and I told them about my life, my depression for 5 years and everything. And when dude in the chat was like, wow, you really inspired me. So that gave me the idea. And then just so happened that Roberto was like, yeah, I want to do something like that. And that's how this show became fucking born. But when I first got on YouTube, I was like you, I was naive to the shit. And when I first seen drama, the first drama that I seen going on was with your friend Poindexter Lounge and Dark Council. When I started watching that, I was like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like this I was like, this shit goes on. Before I started watching people's streams, all I did on YouTube was watch movie clips, videos, whatever. You know what I mean? And then I found Robert Storm because he did a Black Panther video. And I remember completely, like, people were trashing Black Panther and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I seen his thumbnail. And I was like, all right, let me see what this fucking white dude got to say about fucking Black Panther. Like, I was ready to go in on him. But his video was like, yo, he was praising it. He was defending it. And I was like, oh, shit. So that's when I became a sub. And then that's when I met Danny. And that's when I started watching shit. And then Danny let me on the show. And then I came on. And then I seen that drama coming on. And I was like, whoa, what kind of fucking high school fucking bullshit is this? Like, I was about to leave fucking YouTube because I'm like, yo, if this is the shit that goes on here, I don't want to be a part of it. But those guys talked me out of it.
You know what's funny? As you bring up the Dark Console, before I came on here, because I had to take a break because I was on another stream, and that's why I was like, I'm gonna be late because I wanted to get a snack before I came here because I was hungry because I was on the stream for a minute. Abu Nas was on that stream.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was over on Sill's channel, and Abu Nas was there. And obviously, like you said, I'm friends with Poindexter Lounge, and being friends with so many different people who have drama puts me in a very conflicting thing because I like Abu Nas. I think he's a great person. I told him that, and he was talking about how, you know, we had a little tiff on Twitter. Wasn't with me and Abu Nas, but his friends. And he kind of was defending his friends and I was defending mine. But me and Abu Nas have like a good vibe with each other. And that's what I said. I said, it's really sad that I have so many people that I really, really love and I really enjoy. And I like Abu Nas a lot. But because of the stupid outside beefs, it makes it hard for me to want to reach out and be like, hey, I want to get to know you. I like your stuff and I want to do collab or things like that because you have all that petty drama. But me and Abu Nas, we had a great conversation, and, you know, I cleared up like how I felt. He explained to me how he felt, and now we're cool. And I love that. I'm like, if I wish more people on the internet would just talk, talk, because if we talk, you'll find out that it's not as deep as people want to make it seem. And then on top of that, you have all the instigators, the people around you who's trying to push for a divide when all you want to do is unite.
Absolutely. And this is the thing, right? It's like, and then you like him, but then if you go on a stream with him, some people are gonna be like, oh, you're a traitor. How can you go on a stream with that guy? Because there's an issue with that. And that is fucking high school bullshit. You stream who you want to stream with. If I like you, I like you. If I like him, I like him. Your beef with him has nothing to do with me.
Facts.
So don't sit there and think that I'm a traitor because I went and streamed with someone that I like. It's so stupid.
It is.
I
can't either. And I tell people, and this is the thing I tell people, I'm going to talk to whoever the hell I want to. And if you don't like it, then you don't have to talk to me. Okay? Because you're not going to tell me, oh, Enzo was this, that. I'm not saying somebody said this, but I'm using it as an example. Like, Enzo, me and him, we had okay, well, that's between you and Enzo. What's that have to do with me? Well, you don't know him like I know him. Well, I'm not going to if you don't let me get to know him. Let me decide on my own. I'm a grown-ass woman. You're not going to tell me that I can't judge for myself. And let me find out the hard way, because I'd rather find out the hard way than listen to somebody and it be wrong.
Exactly.
You know?
100%.
So you need to let me do me. And if these people are as bad as you tell me they are, let me find out the hard way. And like Mad said, she knows the people, you know the people. And that's what they were making me feel like, oh, these people are bad. That's why we're making fun of them. And then I find out otherwise. You know, that's not the case. They're not bad people. Y'all are just being a-holes for no reason.
Right.
So,
and,
you know.
And not everybody on YouTube is gonna vibe. Like, it's just gonna happen.
Of course not. Yeah.
People you're not gonna vibe with. But if I vibe with him and I vibe with you, why the fuck would you care that I'm streaming with this guy? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna fight. And if they feel that way, where it's like, oh, you can't, then they're not your friend. If they tell you that bullshit, you can't stream with that guy, or it's me or him, then they're not your friend.
And people will express their concerns to me about certain people, and I'm like, I hear you, but let me find out on my own. I want to meet people, and I'm not going to be able to meet people if you guys are trying to block me from potential opportunities to get to know someone because you don't like them or you didn't get your opportunity with that person. Too bad. That's not my problem. And if you got a problem with that, don't talk to me. And here's the thing. I told Abu this too. I said, Abu, I was like, I tell people this, and people still talk to me. So I don't know why people think that they're gonna tell me something I'm not listening. Let me find out. I'm a grown woman. Let me find out my hard way. If I like Nzo, I like Nzo. Too bad you don't like him. Not my problem. I like him. If I like Josh, then I like Josh. If you don't like him, that's not my damn problem. Y'all can take that out. Y'all are grown ass adults acting like high school children, not knowing what to do. Like you need a parent to hold your hand. I ain't your parents.
Hey, I've dealt with it for 10 years in the strip club, dude. That's all cliques and different groups, and we don't like this person. We don't like that person. So I'm used to that.
Right.
It's like, you don't like it? Fuck you then. I don't care.
Right.
That's your issue. You deal with that.
Like, I ain't your damn mother. I'm not your mother.
Well, you're not paying my bills, and that's the thing about monetization, though, which I'm a little afraid of. It's like, if you feel like you're entitled to something because, you gave somebody a super chat or whatever, like, I'm a little worried about that. And if you get big enough to get sponsors or whatever, tell me, I don't like what you said. I don't know if I'm going to be
Josh,
trying to get to that.
Here's the thing about monetization, right?
Yeah. It's
nice that people want to support your channel. And trust me, I just been through this with somebody who felt entitled, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I told him straight up, like, listen, I ain't forcing you to hit those buttons. I ain't forcing you to put in dollars. So, like, I appreciate it, but don't think that means I have to do what you want me to do, because I'm not a hooker, okay? I'm not a woman of the night. You ain't paying me for nothing. I appreciate it, but I'm not a prostitute, bro. You're not going to pay me money and think you're going to do what you want to say to me and disrespect me, because I'll give you that money right the hell back and tell you to unsubscribe and unfollow, dead ass. And I have done it. I've done it before where somebody came at me. They said, oh, I said, what's your cash app? I'll give that money right back to you right now, because it ain't about the money for me. I didn't even want people's money. At the beginning, everyone's like, oh, I want to give you money, do a PayPal. I was like, no, I want YouTube to pay me. I don't want y'all to pay me. I want YouTube to pay me, because I'm making content on their platform.
Right.
Well, I
never got. Sorry, Josh. One thing. I never got into it to be monetized. That wasn't my goal, But when it happened, I'm like, okay, fine, it's happening. But it was never my goal to be on YouTube where I got to get monetized and I got to do this. That was never my goal.
I was going to say some of the big. I did too. Some of the big channels that get like Dollar Shave Club or Loot Crate or any of those like real companies, they'll try to tell you, I hear from them, it's like, we don't like that video that you did. Our name is attached to you, so you have to take it down. That's a whole other element, you know what I mean, where a company tries to take over.
It's a possibility, but you'd have to be like really big and have.
That's where we're trying to get to, I guess, right? But I don't know if I want to even deal with all that nonsense.
I mean, if it happens, here's the thing, like, if it happens, it happens. When it happens, like your whole goal as a content creator, for the most part, should always be, I'm doing this for fun. Right. I'm doing this for me. Yeah. And if by chance you do grow and you get monetized, cool. But that shouldn't be the initial goal, because it's not realistic. It would have been realistic back in the day when YouTube first started the whole program stuff. But now it's not realistic. So when it happens to us, it's like, awesome, that's cool. Now YouTube's going to start paying me to do this instead of me doing it for free.
Right, exactly. And it looks like you have another fan in here, Saggy Poe. It's a good dude. He's like, she's amazing. And he said to plug her channel. Just to let you know, the channel is in the description, guys. So if you haven't subbed to her, it's in the description. Just go in the description box and you will find her channel in there.
Share the love.
Don't look it up, though, because if you put the S, I swear.
Yeah, make sure you use the Z, guys. But the best thing to do would go to the description, because it's right there correctly, and you will get to the right channel, So
you believe I'm anxious for the end of the show?
And I want to.
So I could tell people Monday. After Ego is live.
And I want to say to Mads, by the way, Mads Bob Bear, because I've seen her around, and I really like her. She's
awesome. Love you, Mads.
Yeah, when I first saw Mads, she was on a mutual friend's channel, and I loved her takes. And I always see her. I see her everywhere, and I am a fan. And I think I was subscribed to you on my old account. I have to actually resubscribe to you on a new one. I am a procrastinator as hell. But I do like Mads Mama Bear.
No way. You're a procrastinator too. Welcome.
But I see her everywhere, and I really liked her takes when I saw her on the show, and I I don't listen. We don't got to talk about what happened, girl. But I was really excited when the offer was like, oh, you know, you want to go on stream with Maz. I was like, oh my God, yes, because I would love to have a conversation where we'll have to do it sometime soon. I would love to have a conversation with you because you have a really great, beautiful mind. And I really did enjoy seeing you on that show, giving your takes and everything. So I would really love to someday, if you ever have time, just reach out and because I would love to have a conversation with you because I would like to pick your brain.
Shit, Poe out here professing his love to LDG. Look at that. LDG still has my heart. Okay, Poe.
I'll take that from you. I'll take it from LDG. I love him too.
And yeah, Mads is great. I put her link in the private chat, Free Saggy, if you're not modded to.
Yeah, because I made a new YouTube and I just haven't gotten around to it.
And I put it in the private chat there as well. I'm in the chat there as well for anybody in here that's not sub, but I'm pretty sure you guys all are. And we've hit the 2-hour mark, so we are going to close it down for the night. It was a great show. Much appreciated to Saggy for coming on. You know what I mean? It's fun hanging out with you. Got to come on again whenever you're ready. But tell the people about your channel.
About my channel?
Yes.
I talk about drama.
Drama mama.
And sometimes, listen, if you subscribe to me, just keep in mind you probably won't know anything about what I'm talking about. But I people watch me because I yell sometimes. I get heated. Here's my thing. I keep it real. So if you like real YouTubers, and I'm also very good at supporting.
That's why I'm going to support you because you keep it real.
Well, not just that. I love supporting people. I'm very fan base orientated, and it's about the fans. So, like, if you guys have content and you're talented, I will be more than happy to help you guys get there because that's what people did for me. So, thank you guys, and thank you Enzo for having me. This was really fun. I'm sorry I was late, but spicy beef patty just wasn't
better
happening.
late than never.
Exactly. Don't even worry about being late at all. Next up is Josh.
Yo, movie aficionados. With the one more for the energy. We're on YouTube, movie aficionados. Have 150 subs, trying to get to 200. So if you're not subbed, check me out. And if you subbed before, check it again because the YouTube might have unsubbed you. You know how they do. I got a whole bunch of new reviews coming up on the pipeline. I did my Aretha Franklin Respect review. All types of movies coming out. The Night House, Reminiscence. Check out my comic book, Artsy Fartsy. It's about 2 film critics. I drew it and wrote it myself. And that's it. Check out everybody else's channel. And here on the O.O.C every Wednesday. All right?
And last but not least, my brother, Roberto. Talk to the people, sir. No more crickets, man, because the show's coming Monday, so I don't think the crickets will be. The crickets are not going to be working anymore.
That's great. That's great.
Gonna get some cricket spray. You can find me here Wednesday nights with these fine gentlemen and lovely guest tonight. You can find me Monday night, Monday night, 10:30. F the Ego. It's coming live. Hope to back it up with many, many more. I hope to get some love and support. I ain't even nowhere near Josh, so I ain't even asking for 200. Just got to break the century mark. 100.
That's right, guys, and we will get him over that mark 100%. I guarantee you that, and we will also get all these guys monetized. Jason Lee just popped in. What up, Jason?
Roberto, like I said to you before, man, my 150, when you grow, I grow. Anzo grows.
100%. And that's how it is, man. We collaborate. We help out one another. That's what this community is about. That's what we should be doing. You know what I mean? Fuck all the YouTube drama. You know what I mean? Just do you. That's it. Yeah. Except for Saggy. Yeah, except for Saggy. Keep doing your thing. But I was gonna say that Amico shit that you were going through was fire, though.
Oh my God, that is the craziest drama, bro. Oh my Lord, I've never in a million years I see a day people be fighting over a toy, bro. Ever since Tickle Me Elmo, nope.
Crazy. Hey, I had to fight for that Tickle Me Elmo shit, so don't even talk about that.
So you know.
Oh my God, you know how hard it was to get that fucking toy when my kid was young? We went everywhere. We did everything. The only thing that was almost as bad to get as the Tickle Me Elmo was the Nintendo Wii. That was almost bad to get. But the Tickle Me Elmo, that shit was almost impossible, man. I was lucky to get one, but it was almost impossible.
Oh yeah.
But with that being said, guys, peace out. We are out of here. Peace, love, and hair grease. Peace.
Bye.